What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of BKNY Hoops. If you're new to the channel, I'm your host, as always, Rashid White. All right, let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. You guys see the title, you see the actual graphics. Michael Porter Jr. says he's ready to take his game to the next level. Sometimes being traded like this and not feeling appreciated or not being grateful to what he actually brought to an organization in terms of him being a major piece and actually winning the championship can motivate people, you look at Michael Porter Jr. and says, I forgot how much he's making, like 80 something $million, 85 million. Does he actually really want the actual extra burden, right? In terms of like really carrying a franchise. And it takes a lot. It takes a toll on your body. He had a couple of back injuries, but he's feeling motivated to actually really do it. And let's see what he actually had to say. And maybe, just maybe, because we're gonna get into a report of what media pundits out there really believe the Nets are truly going to actually be. Hold on, they changed the whole layout on this shit here, man. Hold on, let me see something here. Where's the screen share thing? Oh, here we go. All right. This whole thing is new, man. It's been a minute since I actually did a live stream. Woo, hold on. This is it. We're gonna get into the actual summer league games here too. And where I rank a lot of these players. I think, guys like Yegor, Nolan Troyer, garbage. I mean, all you gotta really do is just look at like a player that's on a team. Like, let's say the Brooklyn Nets. They said Nolan Troyer is the next Tyrese Maxey, and can you actually and just look at Tyrese Maxey play, and then compare Nolan Troyer, and it's like, and I'm trying to be nice. I'm really, really trying to be more positive. I've been accused of actually being too negative and too harsh on the players, so I'm trying to be really, really positive, but just understand it's just like really, really just constructive criticism over here, man. So he made a unusual comment or something like that, but he was basically saying he averaged 21 points one year. Last year he averaged around 18 as a third option, which is really good. It's not really easy to actually do that, man. A lot of guys can't do it. They have to have the ball in their hands to actually be really, truly effective. I'll get some water over here. So he says on that topic, he plateaued in Denver. Porter Jr. Basically, I'm just reading what the comments just said over here. He says, I don't feel like I reached my peak. I'm excited to grow my game, expand my game, explore my game, and see what I can actually do. And I think Jody Fernandez is really going to kind of give him the ultimate confidence. We've seen what Cam Johnson looked like, right? A couple of years, 3 years in Phoenix, 4 years in Phoenix, a couple of years with the Brooklyn Nets. They just wanted him to be a spot-up shooter, and especially like in Phoenix. But then when Jody Fernandez gets there, he gives like Cam Johnson this confidence. And like, let's say if he makes a mistake, he's not yanking him out the game. He's not yelling at him. And allows you to actually go out there and play instinctual and not just like overthink the game, which will actually really get you in a lot of trouble when you start doing that. All right, so it says joining the Nets, he'll be in a situation where he should see more shot attempts than ever he had in his career. So far, his career high in attempts as a season is 13.6 points per game. And that's the Denver coaching staff right there, man. I mean, the offense in Denver was Nikola Jokic, right? And you have Jamal Murray, right? There's only so many seconds on the shot clock, right? You can't, like, let's say you run the offense through, Jokic and Jamal Murray, and they don't really get like a good look. And then you have 7-8 seconds on the shot clock. You asking Michael Porter Jr. to go out there and just create like that with 7-8 seconds, and you have help coming. I mean, it's not easy for him to do, man. You have to give him more time to work with. So, where was it over here, man? Yeah, so definitely, I think we'll actually see, man. So far, I mean, the good thing about him is that he can actually shoot the basketball. He should be able to put the ball on the floor. Oh, I meant to have a couple of videos set up for this already, man. All right, let's get into the next story over here. And you have this is it right here. Hold on, Michael Porter. Where was? Oh, here we go. Okay, so let me see if it's showing up on screen here. Okay, here we go. So this is a report over here. Brooklyn Nets among the NBA's bottom tier. So the media pundits out there don't really believe in the Brooklyn Nets and this the draft picks. Hey, we're gonna get into Malo Watch next video. I see Malo Watch, man. I was like, oh no, man. I think we dodged a bullet on that one. You know, I just think he's a backup center right now. I don't see him as like a high caliber starting NBA center. Not right now. I mean, they said he was actually better than Joel Embiid. You know, at this stage, like let's say a couple of years ago when he was actually playing in those Olympic games. You know, so I don't see it. I'm sorry. All right. So it says Brooklyn finished with. Wait, hold on. Let's get into the whole meat of this. It says why the potential offensive void might be concerning the addition of veterans Michael Porter Jr. and Terrence Mann via trade should provide some immediate relief. And listen over here, man. I don't care what you guys think about Terrence Mann. Dreamers Pro said this guy was actually really, really good. Okay. Now I didn't really watch much of him because he was on the Clippers, and you know, it's hard to really get a gauge on like 450 something players, man. You know, I mean, you could pay me $2 million a year, you know, $5 million a year to analyze all these players, and I just won't be able to do it, man. That's why they got like different, like, you know, analysts for different teams, man. You can't just, it's 400 players. But Dreamers Pro vouched for this guy. He said Terrence Mann was really, really, really good. All right. So I don't want to hear this. And he actually probably could change the Brooklyn Nets and probably get us into the actual what's it called, man? The actual play-in, or maybe even a 6th seed, because we do have Terrence Mann. Remember, Dreamers Pro actually said this over here. He's really good. You know, he knows his basketball. You guys don't. And you know, you never watched them before, so all right. So where was I over here? The team's newcomers, the Nets also retained some role players last year that filled as capable contributions when needed. Day'Ron Sharpe, Zaya Williams both received new contracts with the team. Now I'm looking at like into the. I was watching the first half of the summer league game over here, right? Wolf drops 18 something points, but the real surprise over here was Tyrese Samuels. Now I watched some of him when he was with the Vancouver Bandits over there, and this is what I'm actually talking about. We need size, physicality, 6'10", 7'3", wingspan. You know, they need to really, really keep this guy over here, man. He plays with force. You know, we don't see that from Day'Ron. Like Day'Ron, I think he's okay, but again, he's 6'9", 265 pounds, right? And you know, y'all heard me say this before. That you know, if he's going against guys like Daniel Gafford, you know, who's 230 something pounds, for example, Derek Lively, who's like 230 pounds, he should be dominating those guys, man, right? He should be dominating those guys, especially with the physicality advantage that he has over them, the weight advantage, and he doesn't, you know. So, yeah. Let me get the link in for you guys over here. Let me see. This whole thing is actually different. Hold on here. Let me see something. No, that's Leave Studio. We don't want that. Okay, let me see. Oh, get out of here. All right, let me see what this thing is. Oh, here we go. All right, man. DJ, get on up in here, man. Yeah, Danny Wolf, and that's the thing, man. They need an offensive identity in the summer league. Like, who's the offense actually going to be ran through? I think it should be Danny Wolf. He makes the right plays. You know, he's not out there really playing for self. I just have my concerns about Danny Wolf a little bit, from on the defensive end of things. He gets pushed around a lot. I've seen him trying to post up guys who are like, let's say 215. He's 251 pounds when he was measured at the draft. And he doesn't really move them like that, but him at the 5, you play him at the 5 position. He can come up, he can set screens, and tip off was good, man. Yeah, player 1 over here says Michael Porter Jr. thrived in Denver because of defensive attention guys like Joker's kid outside of Cam Thomas. Yeah, that's the thing about Michael Porter Jr. He's not the greatest defender out there. We've seen some creation from him, man. I was the last Michael Porter Jr. video I did. I showed some highlights of him having a couple of like 30-something point games. Now, the numbers, let me pull up his numbers there. The numbers don't actually really, show for it, right? He only averages like 2-something point assists a game. But like 18 points. And with his 3-point shooting, man, he should be able to shot fake and really kind of get guys up in the air. He should be able to put the ball on the floor, like 1-2 dribble pull-ups. Let's look at the stats over here, man. Yeah, so those assist numbers are actually pretty good. The rebounding numbers are definitely better than Cam Johnson, but the assist numbers, and those numbers should actually go up because he's going to really be like the focal point. Actually, I don't even know about him being the focal point because you got a bunch of guys here that really can't shoot the basketball, man. I mean, you have guys like Nolan Troyer supposedly that they're able to get downhill, but we'll see what they actually do against NBA competition, man. Because I don't see the speed and the explosiveness from Nolan Troyer. I'm just not. I don't know. I'm not blown away like that. I just saw him. I'm like, eh. Like you look at Tyrese Maxey, like how quickly he gets downhill. I just don't see that from what do you call it, from Nolan Troyer, man. So it's the same thing with Diego Demon, I mean, just look at this. I don't know. He looks like an 8th grader, man, compared to these summer league guys out here, man. Like he has no physique whatsoever. He gets pushed around too. He tries to put the ball on the floor. A couple of times he wound up almost getting stripped. He can't win bumps or anything like that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he says he'll adjust. I mean, hold on, let me get DJ up in here, man. Yo, DJ, what's good, man? So you don't believe in the Michael Porter hype at all, man? Come on, man. Come on.
I mean, the only person hyping him is you.
So, all right. So, in Denver, man, right? He was the 3rd option, right? So you can't and to average 18 points being off the ball, not bad, right?
You said he was playing off ball and he was the 3rd option. That's what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think he played well in his role in Denver, but that's not. I mean, typically you don't see 3rd options turn into superstars, bro. I can't name a 3rd option that turned into a superstar.
No, that's true. But I mean,
and you're expecting a catch and shoot guy to turn into a superstar? Yeah, no, that's a bad take, bro.
Listen, this is what he's saying over here, man, not me. All right.
I mean, he didn't actually say he was going to be a superstar. All he said was what he was going to work on is he's going to adjust or something like that. That's not to say he's going to turn into a superstar.
Well,
I think
how that title this?
Hold on. I don't know, bro. I think y'all see the stat and then y'all think he's going to turn into something. I mean, the guy is 28 now? I mean, what do you expect him to turn into?
Well, I mean, if he can, help turn the team around.
He's going to be the exact same player. He's just going to take a bunch of shots. He's probably going to average 20 points a game, like how he usually was. I mean, he was averaging 18, so he'll probably go up like 20. He'll probably average the same amount as Cam Johnson was averaging. So, I mean...
Yeah, but we got to see what the efficiency numbers are going to look like, man. He's going to have to take 30 shots a game just to score 20.
I mean, you're expecting a guy who, like Player One said, he was thrived in a Denver system because all the attention was on Jokic and Murray. Everybody
Yeah.
else is just wide open. Christian Braun, he gets wide open shots all the time.
This is
Well,
gonna
I
be a
think
long season.
But
yeah,
when you're
I
playing,
think
I don't
with
think y'all
the
realize when you're playing with Jokic, when you're playing with a caliber of Jokic's level, all the attention goes to him, and then you're playing with a guy like Jamal Murray. So yeah, the court you're gonna be open, bro. Half of the time when you stand in the corner, you're gonna be open. Like Jokic is gonna pass you that rock, bro. So you're gonna be open. Yes, you have to knock down the shot, but that was his skill. He knew how to knock down shots.
He's going to get a lot of chances to knock down shots. He's probably going to miss a lot of shots because there aren't a lot of
Yeah,
offensive
well
guys on his team.
because he'll play
And it's a
Cam. So.
well, we don't know if Cam Thomas is coming back. I mean, the latest stuff with today was Cam put out a music song saying, if you don't believe in me, F you. So this is not getting good. If there's not a deal done soon, I don't think there's a chance to repair
It was
this
on
relationship between
Instagram,
Cam
right?
yeah,
and
well, what did
Chris.
I try to tell you guys for months and months and months that I don't think he was going to be coming back. Y'all guys didn't believe me, man. I don't know.
You can't just let him walk. If Sean Marks just lets him walk for nothing, that is horrible.
Well,
Like
nobody
Sean
else
Marks
really
is a
wants him.
horrible
Where's
GM.
the other offers at, man?
Yeah, what you saw, if you even listen to what Paul Pierce was saying, he was saying like he mentioned he did mention Giddy and Cam Thomas because they were having a conversation. He was like, these young guys don't understand. These teams don't have money to pay y'all, so y'all trying to bank on yourselves as if y'all some superstars when
It's
y'all
it's
not
not even about
superstars.
it's not even about the money, DJ. At this point, get Cam on a
But
short
no, that's what
2-year
Paul Pierce was saying. He
contract.
was saying they needed
Like,
these young players. He
like
was like Cam Thomas, Josh
yeah,
Giddy. I need to wake up and open your eyes and look at what y'all are. You're not superstars, so y'all
yeah.
can't be
Listen,
banking on yourselves like
I
y'all some
think we all
superstars.
understand. Thomas is not a franchise guy from what we've always talked about. He's probably a third or sixth man at worst. But at the end of the day, if you're not going to give him at least a 2-year deal and give him a 1-year qualifying deal, something like that, it's horrible business because you
Oh,
lose
you
all
went down a year.
negotiation
Wait,
with Thomas.
you before you said 3 years.
I was fine at 3, but the way the negotiations have been going, I don't even think Marks wants to
Yo,
go to
now John's
3.
saying 2-1-2.
No, because you just look at the negotiations. Marks doesn't want to bid against himself. We already knew that. Like Marks should have known
Here
already
come the
that Cam
highlights. Here
wasn't going
come
to
the
have a
highlights. I
market.
guess
Like
BK don't
it
put
should
BS on
like
the
it should have
screen.
been a 2 to 3 year deal at most, but now it's down to 2. Or at worst, now it's a 1-year deal. Like if it's a 1-year deal, Cam Thomas is likely walking the following year, so you're probably gonna have to trade him for whatever you can get, and you're probably not gonna get anything crazy back for him at this point, which is bad business if you don't sign him to a
Well,
2-year deal.
let's get to Cam. Let me get back to Cam Thomas in a couple of minutes. What y'all think about the rookies? I think Diego Demon is like Ricky Rubio, man. That's
Ricky
First
Rubio.
of all, he got more threes than Ben Simmons got in his
You know
career
what's crazy?
in
You know what's
summer league.
crazy?
I swear. I think
Who
he's a
cares
Ricky
about Ben
Rubio,
Simmons?
man. I don't
No,
know.
you know what it is for me? It's Ben Simmons meets Duncan Robinson, man. That's what I'm getting from Yegor. He hits threes
Dang,
like
bro, he
Duncan,
brings up
and
Ben Simmons more than BK do.
it's crazy, because you
Ben
think
Simmons is
about
on
Yeah,
the team,
right.
man.
Well,
I'm
Ben
like,
Simmons
why
is
you bring
not
up Ben?
signed right now, so whoop de doo.
no. Listen, I think Yegor
Yeah,
Demon
but you
has a
just brought
bright
him up though.
future
You bring
ahead
him
of
up more than
him, but
BK.
It is what
he
it
needs
is.
he needs to be way more physical. I think for Yegor, hit a
Well,
weight
you
room
gotta
this
get
summer.
strong. Look, do you see his body? He doesn't have no physique at all,
Yo,
man.
BK,
I
hold on,
mean,
hold on, hold on.
he's only
Forget all this
18,
Ben Simmons,
19, bro.
his Ben
Yeah,
Simmons,
but AP,
Diego
the
Demon talk.
problem is that
Hold up, John. Because BK got an answer to me and you, bro. What's all that talk about Danny Wolf playing defense, bro?
yeah, man. What's up with that?
Who said that?
What? Nah, I just
Nah,
You
stop
said Danny
capping.
Wilson
BK,
could play.
apologize, bro.
Yeah,
Apologize to
first
the
of all, you need
public.
to apologize to Claxton. So you always talking about
Claxton.
them replacing Cam Thomas and Claxton. I'm like, these guys not even ready yet, man.
Who,
They
Danny
all
Wolf?
need
You
to
said
get
you said that,
physically
BK? You
better.
said Danny Wolf will replace Claxton?
Nah, listen, Danny Wolf's
he
playmaking.
should. I mean, I
But
mean,
listen,
listen.
hold up.
Nah,
Hold up. I got him right here. But didn't you say that Danny Wolf wasn't a center? So how would he replace Claxton?
Well, I mean, he's 250. No, I'm not saying he is a center. What I'm saying is that you
nah.
put him at the
Nah,
center
you
because
said he was
You
joking.
thought,
You said he
Nah,
was
you
baby
thought, yeah, you
Joker.
said
You
that.
said he was baby freaking Joker. You son of a gun. He's
all
like,
right,
yo,
bro.
I think this guy Joker,
Yo,
man.
all right,
I
we're
just
gonna
caught
hold
him in a
on.
lie, bro.
We're gonna look at Michael Porter Jr.'s 39-point game,
Oh my
right?
god, bro.
Come
Oh
on,
my
man.
God. Are we really
Hold
gonna
on,
look at
First
the
of,
third
let
options
me
numbers?
comment on the topic. First of all, he's not gonna be no superstar. Now he might be a little bit better than he was on the Nuggets, but that's
He gonna
about
go up
it.
2 more points. That's it.
Yeah, I mean his rebounds gonna go up, probably his assists go up,
yeah,
but that's
His
about
I
it.
assists
see
go up,
somebody with this
bro. Stop it,
basketball.
bro.
I seen
man's like
somebody
one of
with
the worst
hold on.
passers ever.
I seen somebody with this basketball on the courts, man. I'm gonna buy one of these over here.
I
This
do keep
Godwin.
seeing them type of
Nigga, that shit look bootleg
basketball.
as hell, nigga. That shit look like a woman
Nah,
basketball.
the next time I seen a couple with people on the courts with these
I see a
basketballs.
lot.
I'm Google
I've
and
seen a
see.
couple with the ball hog gloves though. I've seen a couple.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
but listen, I think the rookies have a lot of work ahead of them. I think for
They don't
each of
even be
them,
using BK. They don't even be using them just for basketball. I be seeing some just be working out with them, using them.
yeah. Listen, I'm
Well,
glad that Ye
Yeager need to work on his dribbling and shit.
Oh, he needs to
And
work on a lot. My problem with Jaeger
Yeah,
Demon is
BK,
they
you
want to make
love
it.
showing this highlight.
My problem is they want to make him
Well,
a
I mean,
wing.
listen, if he's saying he
yeah,
can
bro,
get to
I
the next
told
level,
you,
man.
I told you, John, they was gonna make him a wing more than a
But
point
AP, my
guard.
problem is he's not a wing. He doesn't have the speed to be a wing. I think he's a lead guard if he gets stronger physically. I don't like the wing
Nah, I
thing
don't
because
think he
because he
don't. You
just
Right,
know,
stands
right.
in the
John.
Hey,
You know what
chat.
it
corner.
is,
Hey,
John.
hey,
He
hold
don't
on.
have enough
BK, put
handle
that
and
comment on the screen, bro.
speed
They
to be
cooking
a
you in the chat.
fucking
I
point guard.
agree, AP. I agree with you, but I do not want my eighth lottery pick standing in the corner just knocking down threes. I think he's hitting great threes, but he's got to do a lot more than just
I
make a dunk
mean,
and make
yo,
some
John,
threes. Like we got to
this
see a
is
lot
summer
more of
league,
it.
John.
If
This
you
is
look,
summer league.
all right.
Everybody plays
They're
well
not
in
running
summer. Hey,
play.
bro,
Listen,
Bronny is
Danny
playing
Wolf.
well in summer league.
This is
Everybody
this is
plays well in
Danny
summer
Wolf over
league,
here.
bro.
Danny Wolf actually comes and sets this screen over here, right?
Like,
And
come
now
on,
you
man.
actually have a big actually get switched on to, like, let's say a Michael Porter
Is
Jr.
Wolf going to
So for
set
the big,
screens though, BK? He's very slow on the court right now, Danny Wolf. He's got to get quick. Like he is not moving like you should expect from a big at that level.
that's nerves. He has to get adjusted to the NBA
Nerves? Come on.
mentality.
It's setting a
No,
play and being
he has
quick.
to. First of all, BK, he has to get an NBA
What is hold
basketball
on? What does
shape.
quickness have to? What does quickness have to do with your nerves?
No, I'm just he made a
No,
couple of
no,
mistakes
What
in
BK,
the
does
first
BK,
quickness
you
have to
game.
do
wrong,
with your
BK.
nerves?
He
That's
gotta
a
get
cool
it. He gotta get
DJ.
an NBA shape, BK. You know he gotta get an NBA shape.
Now
That's
I'm
a
just
good
asking you,
one.
BK, because when you say nerves is more so like, oh, you wide open, you don't take a shot. That's just you're just nervous. Like
Yeah,
Well, no, they was
that's
accused of not
that's
taking
Yeah.
more.
shots.
That's what nervous be.
no,
Yeah, that's
no.
more
What
That's
are you
some
nervous.
guys'
Ben
thoughts
Simmons.
on what?
That's some Ben Simmons shit.
What are
Huh?
you guys' thoughts on Ben Rev? I don't see anything spectacular. I see him with a
Yeah,
horrible mid-range shot, man. I don't
Yeah,
see
yeah.
I
any
mean,
like
y'all
offensive
see the
solution.
playmaking right here.
Honestly,
There's
I
the
haven't seen much
playmaking.
of him
This is
to
a
be
good
honest with you.
pass.
No, so.
You got it.
Oh,
You got a mismatch right here, right? You got a mismatch. You wait
Oh
for the
my
double team
god,
to
bro, this
come,
is
and
against
then
the
you
Pelicans, bro.
that's good right there.
Bro,
I
he
mean,
averaged one
okay.
assist a game.
All
BK,
right,
are you
but listen.
I
serious?
know,
All right, but
they
all right,
don't
but
they don't
listen.
go
You
offense
see
to
the
him.
word you speak. You speaking like, all right, he gonna be okay. But
Did you hear
you
what Mike
talking about
Malone said about him, bro?
superstar,
He don't
bro? You
pass.
said superstar. That's your title, superstar. That's what we
Oh,
arguing right now.
AP.
I
So
gotta
we
change
gonna
that
so
title.
AP
I gotta change
hard.
that title.
Wait,
That's why I
wait,
asked
wait,
you
wait.
and
What
John.
was
So
the
you and
title?
John. So
Wait,
hard.
what was?
So do we know?
Wait,
Hold on,
what?
John. Do we know more than Mike Malone? Do we know more basketball than Mike Malone? If Mike
Wait,
Malone is telling you he don't pass and
Ooh.
he's not a good passer and he's not a good
wait,
playmaker,
wait.
that says
Well,
a lot,
BK.
bro.
he just
Wait,
showed
wait,
it.
wait,
I
wait,
mean,
wait, wait. The title of the show is Michael Porter Jr. a superstar?
BK, how often does he does this?
Yeah.
How often does he do this?
What?
well,
What?
how often does he get the ball in his hands though? That's what I'm saying.
BK,
Bro,
No,
he
I
BK,
averaged
mean, don't
BK.
get it
hard.
twisted. I
He averaged
think Michael
18
Porter
points
gonna
per
be better
game, bro.
passing this year. His
Bro,
role gonna change though. His role
I just
gonna
got a
change.
question. I just
Listen,
got a
listen.
question for you, BK. If
Uh-huh.
you averaging 18 points per game in the NBA, right? I mean, you getting the ball pretty often.
Nah,
Yeah,
not
but
really.
he's getting
You
it
all right?
like he's getting it with like
As a
let's look
third,
at this
hold on,
right here.
AP. We're not
He's
talking
getting
about you
it. Hold
getting.
on, he's
We
getting it with
talking
All
about
like
right,
you
you
playing with
yo
Jokic,
DJ,
Jamal
you
Murray.
play
He was the
DJ,
third option.
you played 2K, right? Touches is different from shooting. Like you could pass the ball, you
No,
could get a
he's
shot up.
saying touches. No, he's saying how often did he touch the ball?
No,
I'm saying for him
he
to
didn't get
average
that much touches. No,
in
touches
Denver,
is
yes, he
him
did.
handling the ball. No, he got off of screens and him passing the ball and
Well, if
shooting it.
somebody had
But
to pass him that ball, that means he had touches.
Listen, Michael.
no, that's not no. But shooting is different from touches. Touches is holding on to the ball,
But we're not
bro.
talking about shooting. We're talking about touches.
All right, he don't get that much touches though.
Wait,
What?
listen. Michael Porter Jr. is a
What are you
good third
talking about right
option,
now?
but he's going to be forced to be a
No,
1-2 on this team, and his
you know
efficiency
who had the
is
most
not going to be
touches
all
in
Hold
crazy.
on,
Denver was
hold on.
what?
What he's saying with touches, DJ, is in terms of actually being able to like create
We're not
with
talking about no. Now
basketball.
you're trying to change it, bro. Now
No,
you're
no,
trying to
that's what
change
he
it.
No,
means. No, I'm trying to
that's what
clarify.
touches
BK,
mean
now
though.
you're trying to
I know
change
what
it,
you
bro.
trying to say. I know what you're trying to say, DJ.
Nah, now he's trying to
As
change the
far as
original question, bro.
what was the question?
Because y'all make it seem like Michael Porter Jr. is complete
Exactly,
ass.
Jay.
No,
Look in
BK.
the
What your
comments.
problem is, you're trying to turn this guy to Cam Johnson 2.0
Wait,
already.
hold on, John. I can't hear what he said. What he said? What you say, BK?
No, y'all making it seem like Michael Porter Jr. is like complete ass and all he can
No,
do.
nobody know. It's because you said superstar. You put him on a pedestal, bro.
This is Cam Johnson 2.0 right here
This
with
how you,
BK, man.
Like seriously, what's
Yeah,
good,
hold
BK?
on, man.
You
Listen,
trying to
I had a 7-day layoff, man. So I gotta, get
you
your
trying
guys'
to change. You
attention,
trying
man.
to
Just stop
change.
it, BK.
You trying to
Stop
change it, bro. You trying to change it. You just said that Michael Porter Jr. is a good passer. How is he a good passer when all his teammates and his coaches is telling you he's not a good passer, bro?
He's good
You
at
watching it on the court.
rebounding.
Well, nah,
He's good at rebounding.
no. They say he don't. They say he don't pass the ball. That doesn't mean you're
said he's
not
a
a good
horrible
passer.
playmaker. Well, not
No,
horrible.
maybe
He
Nah, he didn't say that. He didn't say that.
Mike Malone said he's a bad playmaker.
So
Maybe he's
show
not
me
a
where he said
good
that at. Can
passer.
somebody pull that up?
What's that?
Can somebody pull that up? I doubt he said that. No coach talks like that, bro.
I mean,
No
he was on
coach
his way
talks
out,
like
so
that.
anything's up for
Now he
grabs.
probably said something
I
similar to that, but I don't think he said that
I
exactly.
exaggerated the horrible part.
I don't
Oh, okay, all right.
I don't think Michael
Listen,
Porter's.
I actually agree with you. He's not a good. He's not a good passer,
It's
but
common sense. You exaggerate quotes.
listen,
But yeah, he said,
listen. He's not a good passer, but
he
is
said
it
he's
room
not a
for him
good
to
passer.
improve?
That's what he
Defense.
said.
Listen, is it room? Listen. You know what I want? I want a tall lineup because he's 6'10", right? We can have him at small forward. We can have
BK,
Clowney.
how did you not acknowledge the fact that when Jokic was saying MPJ gotta learn to pass the ball to Christian Braun more when they get in the pick and roll? How did you not acknowledge that when they was in the playoffs, bro?
I don't know. I didn't really watch them or anything like that, man.
You didn't watch Denver?
Of course, that explains why he's calling this guy a superstar when he's a third option. Like,
Nah, see, BK, you fucked up. You fucked up when you say superstar. Like you could just say a
listen,
better
at the end
player.
of the day, he's
listen,
gonna bring.
man, I gotta get your guys' attention, man.
Wait, can I see this?
No, I get it. I get it.
At the end of the day, Porter's gonna bring
our
some.
fan base is delusional.
Listen, at the end of the day, Porter's gonna bring you some better experience. He's gonna be one of your number one options on this team. But at the end of the day, his expiring contract is the main value of him being on this team. His expiring contract gives the Nets a lot of options for the next 2 years.
His contract is not expiring. He got 2 more years.
Next year, it's a $40 million expiring contract, which it's going to be valuable for the Nets and going different routes. So, like the contract he has is valuable to the Nets down the line. That's pretty much the main thing.
On this
BK is the prime
right here,
definition
on this
of
possession
delusion.
right here, he could have probably kicked it out to Aaron Gordon, who's like wide open in the corner right here.
He's not known for his playmaking. This guy can rebound and knock down threes.
Nice, bro.
He's not known for his playmaking.
Listen, if he actually really wants to become an all-star, I mean, that's what's going to really kind of take him to the next level.
Yeah, but BK, we have like 5 playmakers on the team, right? What does Porter have to add to that?
He's not. First of all,
in order for you to be a good playmaker,
all right, but he's not. Listen, BK, we not saying he's not going to pass the ball sometimes, but we have enough playmakers where you don't have to be the passer. He don't have to be the playmaker. How many guards
we have already? We have like 7 or 8 guards on this team. Porter's the only guy that can actually do something on offense.
Exactly. All right. JDJ said it right, because if you actually look at his efficiency them years, bro, it was not that great, bro. Stop it, BK.
Yeah, come on.
I know that. Listen. Hold on. I'm saying you gotta look.
So if you know his efficiency was bad, why are you saying
you gotta look at the scenarios that he's actually really getting the ball in? If he's getting the ball with 9-10 seconds on the shot,
I'm not gonna really judge him on a Nugget.
Was me and him not saying Killian Hayes was one of the worst players in the league? And then this boy Killian Hayes comes to the Nets and he looks like a better player.
Who said I said that? I said he looked good in the G League.
You said Keon Johnson, Killian Hayes, and you said old boy what's old boy's name? Wofford.
What about them?
That they was horrible players, but when they come to the Nets, they was balling out, right? They was looking like they was better players.
They were fighting for survival.
It looked a little bit better, but you gotta look at the offensive rating and defensive rating. They were like the Nets.
Isn't that my point though? Almost everybody looks good on bad teams, bro.
No, I mean you and I agree with that. I mean it was the same thing with. All right, let's get back to Cam Thomas though, because like the Cam Thomas, right?
Well, that's different. Cam was looking. No, don't do that. Hold on. Now I got to defend Cam. Cam was looking good when we had a better team.
No, I mean, does it contribute to winning though? That's the thing.
If it does,
he hasn't exactly had good pieces around him to really.
First of all, we're gonna have a hard time scoring over 70 points without Cam Thomas, nigga.
Bro, when we was winning games.
So
yes, he was looking good on.
There is value to Cam. I defended Cam Thomas a lot because you need.
Nah, you ain't defend Cam Thomas.
You like
throwing in. You know, say I defended Claxton a little bit.
Cam wasn't a bad player when we was winning games, bro.
I'll be honest with you. If I'm Cam Thomas, why do I want to re-sign with a GM that gave horrible money to Allen Crabbe?
Right?
I was Cam Thomas.
I mean, that's before Cam was even. Cam was in high school when that happened.
Yeah, but AP, you see how many bad contracts Marks had no problem giving out to guys who offensively can't match what Cam can do.
John, that's my. First of all, let me talk. Hold on. Let me talk about that. First of all, the CBA changed, and I don't think it's a Cam Thomas thing. I think it's because the nigga from the sisters didn't get paid. The nigga from the sisters didn't get paid.
You know why, AP? Because the league is going away. The league is going away from just scoring guards.
No, Giddy. No, hold up, John. Giddy didn't get paid either.
No, but you know why? Because the NBA now wants to pay guys that can play positionless basketball. The problem for the Thomases, the Giddys, and they only play one position.
No, John.
Yes,
it's not
it is.
that.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not, John. No, it's not,
what
John.
You
know what it is?
You know what it is?
No, John. You know what it is? John, wait. John, you know what it is? It's hard to get a middle contract now. The way the CBA is either you getting a big contract or you getting a lower contract.
John, the Bulls can't afford the original $30 million to pay Giddey. That's the reason why.
No, Giddey. No, it's not the original 30. It's just he's
the original. Hold up.
First of all, like I said, is
was $30 million.
No, once again, you're not listening. It's the high and the low. They want to go for the high contract when it's not really. You gotta go for the medium contract. A lot of players not gonna get paid.
Do 25.
The only problem is AP. Sean Marks is willing to go even lower than that. He wants to go to like 8 to 10 mil now. I'm here.
No, first of all, we don't know. We speculating.
We got 17. I think he's talking about John. We got 17 million left. You really want to give it all to CT?
Well, you could go over the cap though to re-sign. That was the whole thing. It wasn't even about the cap.
First of all,
a middle ground number.
First of all,
a lot of Nets fans don't want to go. If you look on Twitter, a lot of Nets fans don't want to go over the cap for King. They just want
to go over the cap. We could go over the cap. That's nothing.
I'm fine.
First of all, we got a lot of non-guaranteed contracts too that we could re-announce.
Even on some other Nets fans channels, they was like, "Yo, nah, we shouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't," because they was like hesitant. They was like, "Maybe we shouldn't."
All right. Listen. At the end of the day, it is what it is. We're not getting out of this shit no matter what. Like they had
a poll. Hold on, man. They had a poll out I saw a couple of days ago. And
I seen a poll. I think we had seen the same poll. It was like, would you pay? I think it was like, would you pay Giddey the $30 million he asked for, or would you give him $25 million? And then it was like, would you pay Cam the $17 million or go over the cap? I seen a poll, something like that. Shit.
I'll be honest with you, 15 to 20 mil for 2 years for top.
I got it.
15 to 20 mil.
Is it the same poll? Maybe it's.
It was on.
I'll be honest with you. A 15 to 20 mil salary for 2 years with an option on the second year isn't a bad deal for Thomas. We can't super low blow because then his value is nothing.
First of all, we don't have to go over the cap on Cam Thomas.
No, but AP. My point is this:
I'm talking to Armin right now. I'm talking to Armin. We don't have to go over the cap to sign Cam Thomas. Like, I don't know why y'all keep saying that.
Listen, if you're going to trade Cam Thomas the next 2 years, you need a market value contract. If it's 8 to 10 mil, nobody's going to want that. Nobody's going to want that because that's so cheap.
About what Orange just said, bro. You agree with that?
You really want? You could go over the cap though to re-sign him, Oren. That's what the whole thing is.
You know how far we are. First of all, you know how far we are from the first apron. You know how far we are from the first apron? Like, first of all, like we so far, it's not even a joke. Bro, we gotta touch the salary cap floor no matter what anyway. So
yeah, but it is what it is. Marks is being super cheap about it. Marks is being super cheap about it, which is shocking to me because if you're gonna
John, I don't think it's being.
AP,
I don't think
No,
it's being super cheap. I just think
no, he is being
you got to
cheap
start
and being
working.
a jerk about it. I understand the
No,
economics. No,
the new CBA, the new CBA is
I
making it difficult.
understand the whole reason why Cam Thomas is getting lowballed. I understand why the NBA and everybody doesn't like him. I understand all that. But if you're going to
It's not
trade this guy
about.
the next 2
It's not
years,
about Cam
you need the
Thomas. Yo,
contract to be fair. No,
John, listen.
wait, no,
John,
hear
you
me
gotta
out. If
listen.
you're going to
John, you
trade
gotta
Cam
listen.
Thomas, you need the
John,
contract to be fair. If it's 8 to 10
John,
mil,
can you
what are
listen,
we
John?
trading
Can you
him
listen,
for?
John? John,
You're
listen.
trading him nothing
It's
for at
not
that point.
about. It's not about CT, John. The whole lot of teams got. It's a whole lot of players right now that's not getting restricted. That's not getting signed.
No, listen. I understand Cam Thomas is not a long-term fixture, but
I ain't gonna
lowballing
lie.
like
Quentin
this,
Grimes is
it's
actually
not
Yo,
going to
balling.
John,
help
I
us
don't. John,
get
you
up
making
there
this.
in the
John, you
future.
making this about CT. It's not about CT only. A lot of restricted
I
free
know it's
agents
not
is
about
not
him
going. All
only.
right, so
I know about
why
the
you making
Kaminga
it about
Giddy stuff,
CT?
but
Why you
because
making it
No,
about
because
CT?
it's about us, the Brooklyn Nets. I'm not focused on Kaminga
because
or the Geese. I'm focused on
No,
our
but you
future
trying to
and what
find,
happens
but
with
your
this future.
explanation,
I think you missing
one at
the
a
is
time, one at
trying
a
to
time.
you trying to blame something that's league wide right now. You trying to blame it on
no,
Marks, like
AP. I
No,
think you missing
listen.
his point though.
Sean
You
Mark's
missing you
problem
kind of
is
missing his point.
you're
you said
lowballing Cam
what?
Thomas, but you need
You
a
kind of
fair
missing
market
John's point a little
contract
bit.
to eventually
All right,
trade Cam Thomas. Is
all
what
right,
I'm saying.
what's fair market to Cam Thomas? What's fair
15 to
market?
20 mil at
Well,
this point for
negotiation,
2 years.
AP. The point John is trying to really make is negotiations work both ways. So like, yeah, Cam is in that room where they saying like, all right, yeah, like maybe he's asking more than what they can offer. We don't know what's going on in the
Yeah,
negotiation room.
that's what I'm trying to say.
Hold on,
Maybe
who were you alluding to when you first came on? That they were saying about the guys who aren't signed yet.
I was
Who, me?
saying the nigga from the Sixers, what's his name? What's his name? Damn.
Precious
I
Achua?
forgot. Huh?
No,
You
yeah,
talking about Precious?
I was saying something about like guys, like there was a couple of guys
Oh,
like
you talking about the
Kaminga.
Paul Pierce? What Paul Pierce
Yeah,
said?
yeah, Paul Pierce. Yeah, what
Paul
was he
Pierce is
saying?
basically saying, you said what, BK?
No, what was he saying? What was he saying?
Paul Pierce was saying like these guys like Giddy, Cam Thomas, Quentin Grimes, they're trying to bank on themselves and as if like they're like superstars. Basically, he was more so alluding to Cam and Giddy, basically saying like they trying to make it seem like they're superstars asking for more than what teams can offer or don't want to offer.
No, once
Yeah,
again,
there hasn't been much competition. Nobody's
but
been offering anything. You can't.
but listen, this is what I was
And he
saying
was basically
earlier.
saying you can't look
Hold
at
up.
yourself
This
as
is what
that
I
when you're
was
just a role
saying
player.
earlier. Maybe in
Basically,
the
he called them the
OCBA,
whole.
hold
My
up.
fault, go ahead.
Maybe in the OCBA they can ask for that. In the new CBA they can't. This is why I was
No, he
trying to
was
say it's a
saying
league wide thing.
no. If you listen to what Paul Pierce was saying, he was saying they shouldn't role. Basically, he was going after role players. Like role players shouldn't ask for that type of
Yeah,
money unless you're on that type of
but this is
level.
what I'm
Like
trying
if
to
you're
say,
not a third, he
DJ.
was basically saying if you're not a
DJ,
third
DJ.
option
This
or
is
if you're
what
not a
I
second option or a first option, you
DJ,
shouldn't be
this
asking
is
for that
what
type
I'm
of money.
trying to say, DJ. Though in the OCBA, the role players was getting
No, I
paid.
get what you're saying, but he was asking me what Paul Pierce was saying. I was just quoting
Oh
what he
Yeah,
said.
no.
well,
I was just bringing up the point
even before
to
the new
DJ. I mean,
CBA,
not
Because
like,
a lot of
John.
people,
Excuse
because
me.
AP, hear me out, right? A lot of people was agreeing with Paul Pierce on that subject when he was on there on what's that show called? He be on? I forgot the show was called. Over there on Fox.
yeah.
Yo,
Listen,
Oren, you
I was
talking
saying
about
this.
Oren? They have to reach the salary cap floor, Oren.
Hold on, I was saying
Listen,
this for the past year, right? Like, if I was
But
to
a lot
take
of
Cam
people agree
Thomas,
with
and I
him though,
like Cam
BK. A
Thomas,
lot of people
if
people agree with Paul Pierce on that.
if I was to take like Kay Cunningham, right, and put him on the Minnesota Timberwolves as currently constructed, we could have a 3 to 4 hour debate on who the offense is going to be ran through, Ant-Man
What they
or
got to do
Kay.
with anything
Hold
we
on, let me
talking
finish.
about right now? All right, well, you
If I was
wanted
to
the
take, hold
subject.
on, let me
What they
finish.
got to do with
Let me
anything? All right,
finish.
man. You gonna say to repeat the
If I
same
was to
shit you
take
said
Cam
2
Thomas
months
and
ago?
put him on Minnesota right now, he's coming off the bench, right? If I was to
All right,
take him to Orlando,
listen, what they got to do with what we
That's
talking about
because
right now, man?
That's what Paul Pierce was alluding to when he was talking about Giddy, Cam
And
Thomas,
that's the
and Quentin
point I
Grimes. That's
brought
what he was
up.
talking
That's the
about.
point I brought up earlier, where you can't get top guys. The top guys
But
getting
no, BK
paid, and the middle guys is
is
can
can
piggybacking
I
off
just
that
say
because
this
he's
one
right.
thing?
Paul Pierce is right.
No, but my thing was, I said, this is not a mark.
Right, a lot of these
But I
role players
said,
are trying to bank on
this
themselves
is
as if
not a
they're
mark.
superstars.
But
Bro.
I said this is not a mark, and this is not a
is a
mark and
Marks
Cam
thing.
Thomas thing. This is
Y'all
a
just gotta
league wide
stop
thing.
Wait. AP, can I say this one thing? We all understand now from this. We some of us knew this already. That
I know
Cam
y'all
Thomas
like
was.
Cam, but
Wait,
it's the
can
truth.
I
It's
say
not
this
even.
one thing, DJ?
John. It's not even about just Cam. He was saying like
That's what I was
Cam, Giddy,
saying.
Quentin
No,
Grimes.
Not
but can I
about
say? Can I
Cam,
make
bro.
this one? Can I make this one
AP,
point? All right.
we're not fans of the Bulls, so we can't speak on Giddy. We can only speak about
Listen,
Cam Thomas.
I understand
I
Cam Thomas had a
know, but
long-term
I'm
fixture.
trying
Sean
to
Marks
tell
has
him it's a
confirmed.
league wide
Can
thing.
I say this one thing? Sean Marks has confirmed that Cam Thomas will not be a franchise
And
guy,
the
will not
legends
be the
don't like
long-term
that. And
fixture
John
on the
said
team.
that
I
already.
understand that, but you still need to get him under a 2-year contract. So if you do trade him, his contract is market value to get you an
Hold on,
upgrade down the
let
line.
Harlem
No,
and then Eskimo go, and
That
but
yeah,
the
but
BK Paul.
NBA really doesn't really know what to do with the microwave type scorers.
That's what Paul Pierce
It's not about
hold on.
microwave.
BK, that's what John
The
just
mid
said.
tier role players. It's about the mid tier
BK,
role players
No, I'm
that
just
want to
saying,
get
even
paid.
before the CBA, even before the new
No,
CBA,
look at the
they
new
still
CBA.
don't know
You
what
either
they
getting
still don't know what to do with the
nah,
the
even
new
microwave.
before the hold on,
CBA.
AP, before the CBA, they wasn't overpaying for low
Yes,
budget
they
type role
was.
players, bro.
Yes, they
For
was.
low budget role players, not low.
Yes, they was
We're not talking about the
overpaying.
high key role players.
KCP got overpaid. Terrence Mann got overpaid. It's a lot of them trying to get They trying to get
I
off of
got
them now.
different. Let's not act like KCP. He was a high key role player.
No, all right, and he still was overpaid.
But he was
still was
saying low
overpaid.
tier. He don't hold on.
And Terrence
What
Terrence
BK and me
Mann
was
and
saying.
Terrence Mann.
Hold on, AP. I get what you're saying. Yeah, like Terrence. Oh, I believe that. Yeah, I believe. I agree with what you're saying about Terrence Mann. I don't think he should have got that money.
Wait, hold on. Dreamers Pro said he was good.
Oh my God,
You
bro.
nigga, why
Yo,
you
BK,
just say you don't care about Dreamers Pro, bro? You said you don't respect Dreamers Pro
years
opinion.
ago, bro. That's what, like 2020, 2021.
All right, let me let Harlem go. Harlem and then Eskimo. Harlem, go ahead, man. Make your points, bro.
But Paul Pierce is right.
Yeah, and I've been saying that way before Paul Pierce even said that.
Oh,
man,
he said he would offer Cam. What John was saying is exactly what Paul Pierce said. He said 2 years. That's what he would give Cam.
yeah, like you have to get a 2-year deal. If you don't get a 2-year deal with Cam Thomas, you're getting no value back from you. You screwed up the chance to trade him down the line for something valuable.
All right, let Harlem
we gotta
speak.
see Cam Thomas can stay healthy, right? Can he actually contribute to winning?
First of all, this whole team need to stay healthy. That's the issue here.
First of all, we don't even know what this team is.
Mark keep getting these injured players, B, every time.
He said he giving Quentin Grimes 2 years too. He said he's not doing
Yeah, man. He's a
Once
bench. Like I said before,
and like I said, this is a league.
But like I said,
this is a league. I said this is a league-wide thing. That's why I keep telling y'all it's a league.
Yeah, but
I know, but
you're not taking into account that
he's trying to find a reason why.
But AP, you're not taking into account that Sean Marks doesn't like Cam Thomas. We all knew this for a while.
Okay.
Now it's confirmed.
But
he don't like the kid.
All right,
he really don't want him.
Good point right over here, man. Yo, Harlem, go ahead, man. Go ahead, speak your piece, bro. Go ahead, man. Are you ready to talk?
Yo, y'all still having the same pointless conversation, bro, about Cam Thomas? Like,
it's not pointless. He's unsigned, man. He's unsigned.
We was talking about.
No, you don't want to see that. You don't want us to talk about the title of the show. That's way worse.
Listen, can I tell you this, right? I want to talk about something else. So I want to talk a little bit about the summer league. Danny Wolf is dog water. Pack him up.
I
BK said gonna replace Claxton. So
the Drew Timmy dude, he need to be on the team ASAP. He could ball. I like the white.
I mean, he ain't the draft pick though, but he's summer league.
But I'm saying, he looked better than the draft picks though.
He's like a tall Joe Harris.
Wait, what? Timmy? That's crazy.
Nah, I wouldn't say he don't play. He don't play like he look like Joe Harris, but he don't play like Joe Harris.
All right. So what you think about the rookies though? Eskimo too. What you think about the rookies? Ben Sarif, Nolan Troyer. I think Nolan Troyer's ass. You know, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I think. Listen, I think
Ben Sarif is
so.
the worst.
Timmy is. Timmy Knight. I don't like Wolf. Dimon, he's like 50-50. He's already better than Ben Simmons because he shoots
yeah. I said that.
but he 50-50.
He said Drew Timmy needs to start. What?
Oh,
But
no, he
Yeah, he
didn't say
needs to be on the
that.
starting roster.
No, in the
and I'm gonna
comments.
be
Well,
honest with you.
they'll
I
battle
like
that out, and they'll battle that out in training camp, though, man. So we'll
Yeah,
see
who
what
he
happens.
starting over, bro?
Linky, you losing credibility saying
Yeah,
that,
who he
Linky.
starting over?
yo,
Who you
They're
starting
starting
over, bro?
Zaire at the 3. They're not going to start him at 3. They're going to start Zaire probably
First
at
of
the
all,
3.
Timmy is a power forward center, nigga. Timmy is not starting.
Timmy doing it, bro. Timmy, this is summer league, bro. You can't take summer league.
I'm gonna be
serious.
honest with you, BK. Nolan
Got
Trey,
Bronny
I
out here
like
looking
him
like
better
good,
than
bro.
Demon
Stop.
though. He's
Nah, I don't like
faster.
Nolan Trey already been missing open shots near the
Nolan
rim,
needs a
bro.
jump. Nolan
I
needs a
like
jump
him.
shot. His speed is great, but you see
I
how
haven't been watching
easily
much
you
of
can
Ben
block
Simmons,
him
but I
at the
know,
rim.
bro. I
Do you
know
see
he
how
got
That's
easy?
that nigga
that's
pretty
because
risky.
he's light. He can't win the bumps, right?
No, because if there are players bigger than you and athletically stronger than you, they can stop Nolan's speed at the rim. It's a
Oh, he
simple
cook.
basics
Oh
at
my
that
I
God,
point.
mean, I
bro, he's
saw
cooking you,
Alex
BK.
Share.
He's
What's his name?
cooking you.
Alex Shaw or
He's
Bro,
something.
I
using your
always cook,
logic
bro.
against
You
you.
know I cook, DJ. You know I cook.
He just
I'm gonna
used
be
your own
honest
logic.
with
What you
you,
got to say
BK.
about that, BK? He's
If
using your
you
logic
looking at
against you.
Brooklyn right now, they about to be ass again, bro.
Of
I ain't even
course.
gonna lie.
Oh, hold up. Is this the same man that said we was gonna be a six seed?
Yo,
They
seriously, he
about
said
to
that a
be.
few days ago. This is a 6
They
to
about
8
to
team right
be.
here,
Wait,
yo.
hold
That's what
up.
he
Is this
said.
the Matrix or
I
what?
still think they
Is
gonna
this
be
the
a.
same
I
Harlem?
still think they gonna be a 6-18.
Oh, now you
But
really
I just
trying to
How?
feel
change it.
like
How?
no. 6-8 is
Yo,
still
Harlem, come
ass. I
on,
think
bro.
they're
You got
gonna
to
be
stop this
better.
propaganda.
Nah, I just
Yeah,
feel.
Oren, he can't
I just
unlock
feel
the door,
like.
man. He just doesn't have the keys.
Wait,
That's
Oren, when did
Harlem, I
they
get what you're
ever give
saying. I know
Cam
you
Thomas the
hard.
keys? They never gave him the
Harlem,
keys.
hold on.
Never.
Harlem, this is
He
why I
never got the
respect
keys.
your loyalty to the team, bro. Because I feel you. I feel you coming from, bro. You want your team to like win. You don't want us to see us be bad. I get what you're saying, but don't be
I'm gonna be
delusional,
honest.
bro.
I'm
Come
gonna
on,
be honest with you.
you can't be
Yo,
delusional,
listen.
bro.
The only thing I care about, honestly, is AP not talking about Brooklyn for a whole year. I ain't forget, my nigga. I'm on
Oh
your ass,
man,
boy.
that
I'm on your
sidebar is
Once
ass,
again,
crazy.
boy.
you said the Knicks
I'm on
win the
your ass, boy.
championship. You said the Knicks
No,
make
I
the
ain't said if they
championship.
win. I said if they make it.
so.
The
All right,
bet is if
yeah.
they
As they
make
make the
Nah,
it,
he never
they
said
championship.
will
win.
Yeah,
He always said
be.
to the make it to the finals. He always said
All
that.
right, make it to.
If
All
they
right,
make
if
it
they
to
make
the
it to the
finals,
finals, good luck.
and if
Good
they
luck with
don't,
that.
and if
I
they
mean, it's
don't,
gonna
yo,
be. I
bro,
mean, this is their
All
year.
right,
we got
and
way
once
AP,
better,
again,
AP.
you
AP
can't talk,
We
hard.
got
AP,
and
I
you
way
got
can't
one
better.
talk
question. You
about,
don't
and
think
you
this is their
can't talk
year?
about the Knicks for a whole year, bro.
Wait,
For a whole
hold on.
year,
If
you
they don't
AP,
can't
make it
talk
don't
to
you
about
the
the
think?
Knicks.
finals, facts.
AP,
Yep.
don't you
Yo,
think
Yeah.
this is
AP,
their
I'm gonna
year?
be
I
honest
mean,
with you.
who they count?
I got a
Huh?
question, AP.
This
I
is
know
the
you're
best
not a
chance
Knicks
right here. This
fan,
is the
right?
best year they got.
But from afar, right? From afar,
Mm-hmm.
can you admit that they got way better?
They only made 2
What, then last
additions,
year?
man. They only made 2
I think that
additions.
power
I'm talking
forward they
about
got
this
from
season.
Philly is good. I think that was
Nah,
good.
I don't think they got way better. I think they got a little bit
What? They
better,
Yo,
added
but
bench
not
John, I
like.
players.
can't talk to you, bro,
Oh,
because like you
what
forever
bench players they
educated, bro.
add?
I can only
What
talk
bench
to
The
players
you
they
dude,
and
add?
Benny.
Wait,
hold
hold
on.
on,
AP,
What
I'm about
bench
to
players
name
they
him. I'm about to
add?
name him. I can't
Good.
pronounce his
Huh?
name, but it's that dude from Philly, that
Huh?
power forward that they signed for like
All
20
right,
million.
We got
cool.
I don't know
Wabaselli,
if you know who I'm
Tell
talking
you
and
who
we
about.
else?
got
Oh, so
and we
Malik
got
And who else?
Clarkson.
Beasley. I mean, he's not
Jordan,
starting.
Wait. Hold on. Who else?
Jordan
We
Clarkson.
got
So that way they can
All
Wabaselli,
right,
we
they
got
can
KS
come in
two.
off the
Clarkson,
bench.
and
And who else? Who else?
no. We got Wabaselli, we got Clarkson,
Yeah,
Jordan
Wabi
All right.
Clarkson,
Sully. That's how you say his name, Wabi Sully.
All right. And who
and
else?
we
Who
got
else?
Clarkson.
the
Who else?
bench
Who
wise.
else?
Oh, so all
Who
right.
else?
So the
Who
bench is
else? You say they
Wabaselli.
got way better on the bench. Who else? Who else?
No, that's what
I'm
they.
naming them, bro.
You just
I'm
named
naming
them.
No,
them.
you named two.
Wabaselli,
You named two.
Clarkson,
That's
Who
all they
else?
needed. They already had
Josh
the
Hart.
veterans.
We got
Nah.
McBride,
Yeah,
Let me
because
tell
they
you.
already
and we
Let me
had
got
tell
the.
you. All right.
Hold
Let
on,
me tell you why.
AP,
Hold on. Let me explain
They
my
had
point. Why they
pause.
not
You
gonna
gotta
make the
understand.
championship? Hold on.
AP, they didn't
I'm gonna make
have
my
those
point.
type of guys on the
No,
bench.
listen.
Now they
Let me
do.
make my point. Why it's not gonna work this time. First of all, you got a new coach. You learning the new system. They're gonna run different plays. Everything's gonna change for them. It's gonna be an
Oh yeah,
adjustment.
you know what?
So,
He right. I
know what I'm saying? So they
forgot Tibbs
not
was
gonna.
gone,
You
bro.
think they're gonna make it to the champ? No. If they would have kept Tibbs, I give y'all that. And Tibbs
You know
made the
what?
adjustment of
yo,
playing the bench
I
John.
gotta
players.
get.
Yo,
Hey,
bro,
I gotta give it
you
to
know
AP.
why?
You know
we
what,
gonna
bro?
make
I
it to the
forgot Tibbs got
championship,
fired,
AP?
bro. I
Wait.
really did.
You know why we gonna make it to the championship, AP?
Nah, not without Mike Brown, bro.
Because Mike Brown is gonna implement something that wasn't implemented last year. You know what that is?
The bigger question is, are you going to extend Towns, Robinson, and Bridges?
Oh, let me let
That's the
Eskimo
bigger
go.
question.
Hold on. All right, so before Eskimo goes, Stat Muse doesn't even have Cam Thomas even in the top 25 shooting guards. Right?
I mean, come on, bro. Really?
Damian Lee.
You can't even name. You can't name 25. You can't.
Hold on.
25 players.
Hold on. AP, hold on. Scroll back up, BK. Look at the list.
Pat Connaughton is on that list.
All right. So yeah, it's over. It's over.
Garrett Temple.
Sometimes you gotta use your brain. You gotta use your brain.
Play games like.
You gotta use your brain. No, BK. You gotta use your brain, BK.
Yo, DJ,
your brain when it comes to shit like this. Like,
he doesn't play.
Do y'all realize? Hold on, they got a guy that didn't play all season. That's crazy.
That's crazy that he's on that list. Come on.
So BK. See what I'm talking about, right?
I gotta research it more. I'm just
no, BK. But don't just come open saying stuff without even looking into it.
I didn't say I agree with this. Alec
Burks is at the top. What the fuck?
Yeah,
that's a crazy ass list.
Yeah, let me ask you. Come on, go ahead, man. What you got on the topic and discussion and everything, man?
Yo, y'all on a lot of topics, bro.
I know.
Yeah, switching up. But now I'm gonna start with Cam. I'm gonna go with Cam. It's not about Cam. I agree with what AP said. It's not about Cam. It's just the market. It's not about Sean Marks. It's just the market. All these guys in the market where there is no market for them, so they just gotta take a low pay cut and go from there. You know what I mean? And it is what it is until they prove that they become either they get a chance to be an all-star or something like that in the next 2 years and up they pay after that. You know what I mean? Other than that, that's all it is.
That's basically what Paul Pierce was saying.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying in the beginning.
We also know Sean Marks doesn't value Cam like that. So even if Cam Thomas did play better, he would never have given him that money. He was never going to give him that money. Yes. Ice, when did Cam Thomas ever get a legit chance? When did he ever get a legit chance to be the guy? Never.
Sean is not giving him a legit chance. It's the coaches that he had that never gave him a legit chance.
But Marks is the boss. He's the one that puts these.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Yo, this man John, bro.
Hold on. Chill.
Let him ask the question.
Yeah, John, has teams called about Cam Thomas and asked the Nets to trade him? Have he got called?
Yeah, that's a great question right there.
We all knew Cam did not have a huge market.
Stop. He's been on the team for 4 years.
Answer his question.
Answer the question. Has he been on? Has teams called about Cam Thomas?
You're wasting your time. He's not going to answer your question.
To be traded.
No, because he doesn't have a market.
No, and you're wrong. They have called since Cam was a rookie. They've been calling for Cam. They never.
Then why is there a deal on the table if Cam is so popular?
Bro, they never traded Cam. They have 4 years to get rid of Cam. They never traded Cam.
Ice, come on.
Right,
there's no reports about this. Give me a report about it. That somebody called about Cam. Because there is a report.
Go look it up.
Nobody called in for Cam.
You already know I'll be on my shit, so you don't gotta say that's Cam. They called about Cam.
Listen, I'm just surprised you're not holding Sean Marks accountable here because he clearly doesn't like Cam Thomas. He's
again, it's not about him.
Before, like the NBA still kind of figuring out what to do with the microwave scorers like Cam.
No,
Thomas.
it's not. It's the new CBA that got people fucked up right now, bro.
I agree
I'm
with
telling you,
scores.
Look at the CBA. You know what people look. First of all, hold on. Let me say this. Let me say this. Bradley Beal got bought out. We got what's the name that got bought out too. Damian Lillard got bought out a stretch. Like it's a lot of teams getting those for their players. Huh?
He's gonna be out the whole year.
No, but it's a lot of players that's getting cut, nigga. It's a lot of players getting old though.
I mean,
what he's saying is because of the salary cap and the market.
No, I get what he's saying.
But then, under the apron, so they doing
Ice,
whatever.
we're not dealing with those problems. Ice, we're like so many levels below that.
Side to it, though, AP.
Yeah, but that's not what is Cam's.
Milwaukee is trying to contend.
John, what is Cam's market?
Yeah, I know.
What is Cam worth?
I believe he's worth around 15 to 20
No. Don't do that. Don't do what you believe. What is the NBA saying Cam is worth?
They're saying he's worth 8 to
Not
10 mil
much.
at this point, which is
Okay
kind of
then.
wild.
All right,
but
that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it
No,
is.
but wait,
Cam,
Sean Mark,
hold up.
is Sean Mark the
No,
GM of
Cam
the
trying to
team,
ask,
or is he the
maybe,
GM of
hold
the
up,
league?
John, maybe
That's a
Cam
serious
trying to ask
question.
for more. Maybe Cam trying to get in class
Yeah,
range
That's
of
what
he
salary.
wants
hold
more
on.
money. He wants more money. He wants
wants
Yeah,
more.
but you know why Cam Thomas asked for the money? But Sean Marks gave outrageous contracts to
Nah,
Alex
Because that was
Cap,
before,
Cam Johnson,
hold up,
DeAndre
John, that was
Jordan,
before
Joe
the new
Harris.
CBA, John, that was
No, it
before the
don't
new
matter. He gave
CBA,
out
bro.
contracts to guys
It
who are
does
finishing
matter,
getting all
bro.
the candle for that. So what are you
Because
talking
That was
about?
last year though.
that was
Oh
the new,
man.
that was before the new CBA kicked
The
in, bro.
CBA kicked in this
right.
year, like the
AP, I'm
beginning of
with
this
you.
year.
I
I
like how
think
you
Cam
guys
is
are not
not.
giving
You're
Sean
not the
Marks any
GM.
type of
You're
blame here.
not the
Like he's a
NBA
I'm
perfect
not,
guy.
GM.
listen,
You
I'm
don't
not saying,
dictate. You
yo,
don't
Sean Marks
dictate
should
what
be
Cam is
blamed,
worth,
but
bro.
this is a league-wide thing right now. This is not about Cam and
Yeah, but
Sean Marks.
AP, you know this season's going to be horrible already. But the one guy who could make the season somewhat digestible. He doesn't even want the kid on the team. Like, what are we building
Well,
here?
the thing is,
Oh,
We're not even building
John.
anything at this
Oh,
point.
John.
is Cam Thomas worth going into?
And Danny Wolf needs to get quicker as a player, my guy. I like the playmaking aspect, but man, this dude is slower than molasses.
Hold
Even
on,
when
hold
you
on,
get the
John.
legs
Let
to
me
the
ask you.
jam.
Jamal,
Hold on,
hold
John.
on.
Let me ask
Put
Foot,
that.
bro. What the? What
BK,
the?
is Cam Thomas worth going into a second apron over?
Hold on, BK.
Oh,
Put
Second
Jamal
Second
side
apron,
on
what
the
are you
screen.
talking about? No, don't BK, don't do that, BK. Just be
No, I'm
be
just saying,
real.
like, can
No,
he really?
no. How can we go in the second apron when we well below even the first one? So
No,
don't
I mean,
say
if you give him like,
don't say.
he's
For,
asking
listen,
for like,
for us to go in the
No,
second
he's saying
apron,
AP.
Cam got
He's
to get
saying like if
$50
you give
million
him
a
like
year.
AP,
He
if
got
you
to get
saying you give
$50
him
million
like
a
30
year. He's
mil,
not getting
30
that. So
million. I mean, I'm saying he wants
no,
30.
don't say. Just say the first apron or say the over the
I
cap
don't
in
think they
general. You
realize
saying
what
second
Cam.
apron?
Hold up, Jamal. Simons was in a different situation, bro. You have Scoot there, so like it's like Anthony Simons had to go to a contender, bro. Like you have to play Scoot. You can't keep playing him on the bench forever, bro.
Yeah,
But the
man. I
Celtics
mean,
trying to get
The
up. The
league is
Celtics
just
trying to get off Anthony Simons too. That's the
Nah, they
crazy
Listen,
don't do
part.
that now.
this Cam
They don't
Thomas
got they don't
situation
got no
got
market
super
now.
messy, and all Marks had to do was find a middle ground number with the kid. And now all
well,
the stuff
maybe
is
he
out there
probably
going
Yo,
can give
wrong.
him middle
Hold
ground.
on.
yo,
Cam makes
Again,
20 million a year. I just don't think he's worth that. I
hold
mean,
on. The middle ground. How you know
That's
he
not what he
didn't
put him
offer
on
the
his.
middle ground and
Hold
Cam
up,
turned
hold
it
up.
Because
down?
Sean Marks ain't playing that type of game, Ice.
but
If
how
you've
you
already
know
seen
that
what's
though,
going
John?
on,
No.
because the deal hasn't gotten done yet, and everything I'm hearing is that the numbers getting
John.
lower
I'm gonna
and
explain.
lower.
yo, John.
I'm
Let
gonna
me ask you
explain
a
the
question,
situation again,
John.
Simons,
right?
hold up.
I'm gonna explain the situation.
What's
What's
I
the
not
middle
true
explained it
though,
ground
before,
to
Jamal?
right?
It
you,
was also
John?
because they want to pay Scoot
The
too. That was
middle
another thing
ground
he
is
said.
what to you, though, John?
50 to 20 mil at this point.
All
I
right,
don't
but
think Cam could go crazy
what
higher
if
than
Cam
that.
is asking more than that? Then what if he's asking more than that
I'm
and
not,
he won't
He
yo,
is
budge?
bro. I'm not
asking
gonna
more.
lie.
He is asking more.
No, I'm
Him,
just
I
AP,
asking
think Cam
John because
no,
Thomas
AP,
is
hold up.
is
Saying
worth
that's
Reason
what
pushing
he's
why,
that
hold up.
asking.
Y'all
20
all
mil,
right.
bro.
Hold up. We all right
No,
in
no,
the
no, no.
aspect
Look,
though. Because look, hold up
Cam
real quick,
Thomas
Autumn.
is worth
Because
like
AP,
15 to 20 mil, I think, bro. I'll say.
hold on,
AP,
hold
Yeah,
on. All right,
like that's
this
not
is
a
clear a lot
crazy
of
number.
things.
No,
But wait,
but
Ice,
John,
that's not a crazy number
why
for
be
Sean Marks to meet.
asking for
John,
Claxton
you
money
only looking at it
25
from
a
one
year,
side,
bro?
bro.
Hey, can I be honest with you? You know why he's doing that? Because our GM is bad at his job. I would be asking for the same type of
It's not.
money if that
John,
GM
it's
was
So
giving
not.
this
money
is,
away to players
hold
like
on.
that.
Now you
SI
trying to blame it
Brooklyn
all
Nets
on
on
Mark, bro.
SI is saying that Cam Thomas just puts up empty calorie stats over here, man. Pretty much,
All
right
right, but
here.
yo, hold on,
Again,
hold on. Yo,
again,
BK, we
hold
talking
on,
about the
y'all.
salary
John,
right now. We're not talking about
No, I'm
stats.
just
We
saying.
talking
I mean,
about
this
all
is
right, but we
how
talking about
teams
the.
are really
Let's
looking
focus
at it
on the
right here, man.
salary because they saying Cam might be
John, you
wanting
can't put
25
it all
million,
on
nigga.
Sean Marks, bro. That's all we saying. But you can't just
No,
put it all
listen,
on him.
But it's
And
not
I
all
can't
Marks though.
dispute. Wait. Listen to what DJ. I can't dispute everything they're saying about Cam Thomas. Him
John,
being a
you
six
have to
man.
hold on. Listen what I'm saying, bro. You
this is
have to
not.
look
This is
at it from
wait.
both
Hold on,
sides, bro.
guys. Hold on one second. Let the host talk real quick. It says over here. This is a thing around the league. Does
Okay,
Cam
ain't nobody
Thomas
fighting about that bullshit.
contribute to winning, man? This is something I've been saying for the last year
Hey,
or
yo,
two.
BK, let me ask you a question, BK.
BK, you just saying it's not about that. It's about what the league is now,
BK, you
bro.
bringing
That's
up
what we
something like
talking about.
totally different than what the topic is, bro.
Yeah, the
Yeah, man.
topic
Come
is
on.
the pay, how much Cam is asking for. That's what we talking about, BK. If he's saying if he asking for more, if he asking for more than 20, then yeah, you're
That's
bugging.
the point. See, what AP is saying is correct, bro, because we don't know. Negotiations work both ways, though, John.
I'm not gonna lie to you, AP.
I agree, DJ, and I think though.
No, you don't agree. Hold up.
Bro.
You don't agree though, John, because you're looking at it from just Sean Marks, but you're just looking at it from one side.
No, listen, I can't dispute everything they're saying about Cam Thomas, him being a ball hog, this or that. But I will say this though: if you're gonna trade the kid, you want to get him to a fair market deal. If he's making 8 to 10 mil, you ain't trade him for anything at that
original
point.
question, right? His original question was, what if Cam is asking for more money? What do you do then, John?
If he asking for more, then pay the nigga, bro. Yo, bro, if he asking for more, pay him.
Listen, this is the problem.
That's gonna be bad business,
if Cam is unrelenting in what he wants, then if you don't want him on your team, you got to trade him for whatever you can get at that point, and you're probably not getting anything good back at that point.
Yo, listen, I fuck with Claxton, right? But I'm gonna be honest. If you pay Claxton what you paid him,
view him
and then
as
you
that
don't,
though.
and then you don't. Hold on, wait. No. But listen to what I'm saying.
You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. You can't do that, bro.
But no, AP, he would pay him.
If
We get what he's saying. He would pay him. Yes, then you pay him. But they don't.
No, right. But I'm saying if you, no, that's cool. But I'm saying if you pay Claxton, right, and then you don't pay Cam Thomas. Hold on, BK. If you pay him, right, and then you don't pay Cam Thomas, bro, that's blasphemy. You can't do no shit like that.
Well, that's I don't always want to agree with him, but he might.
But yo, you gotta understand this. I like Cam. I like Cam, but Claxton got more value. Claxton has more value than Cam Thomas right now.
Wait. What? It's not a crazy difference of value, though.
I don't think so.
Hold on, because y'all going.
One microphone.
Hold on.
You gotta understand.
Right? Here's the explanation for Claxton's money. When Clax got paid, you gotta look at what the market was for Clax. He didn't just get paid just to get paid. Bro. He didn't just get that money just to get that money. That's what the market dictated for Claxton. Now, when I say this again, what is the market dictating for Cam Thomas? There is no market. So whatever they're giving, if it's 12 mil for 2 years, that's his market. That's what he got to take. If he's asking for 2025, who says that's his market? It's not about what Sean Marks should give him. It's what the market says Cam Thomas is. If the NBA doesn't say Cam Thomas is worth 20 mil, then that's not what he get, bro.
That's what it is. Run by a bad organization.
Hold on. What y'all think about this right here? Everybody, just be quiet for 1 second over here. Read this over here. It says Lowe added the Nets scoring and legitimate playmaking growth, although he added Thomas uses is what you associate almost like with Russell Westbrook or James Harden MVP kind of seasons. And he's talking about it's a guy. This is the type of guy that can come off the bench on a good team and just go nuts for 5 minutes while the best players are resting and hopefully carry our offense. But he's saying, I'm not sure that I want him starting at any point on a good team. I don't
BK,
know. If
can I say this to you, bro?
I'm not saying it. I'm just telling you what the rest of the league is saying.
This is what you fail to realize, BK. You got a lot of bench players that's actual starters in the league. So, right, Jamal Crawford, right? He could start, right? Lou Williams, he can start, right? Those are players that could start. That was bench guys.
Hold up.
So I don't know why you keep pushing this. Hold on, wait. Hold on, I'm talking to BK real quick. So I don't know why you keep pushing this bench narrative, bro. Bench players can be starting caliber players.
Again, most teams around the league, he's not starting. I mean, he goes
a lie, bro. That's not true, bro. That's not true, bro. That's true to you. That's not true to the NBA, bro.
I got a quick question, Harlan. Do you think that back then, the Lou Williams, Jamal Crawford, do you think it was a different era for 6-man and high microwave scorers than it is now?
Yo, bro, let me ask you a question. If Jamal Crawford was in his prime right now,
hold on.
I'm about to tell you right now.
Harlem. Let me ask you a question.
League back then where guys like that were viewed highly. They're not viewed highly anymore.
DJ, let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Right now, right? What's good, bro? What's good?
Let me ask you a question. Is Cam Thomas better than Quickly?
You said who?
Yes.
Is Cam Thomas better than Quickly?
Yes.
You talking about Manuel quickly? Yeah.
Yeah, Manuel
Yeah,
quickly. The
if you're
nigga that
talking
just
about
got
pure
paid.
scoring, he's got a leg up on.
The, the,
No,
the
I don't
nigga
think.
that just
Hold up.
the
I think
nigga
he's a
that
better
just got
scorer, but
paid, right?
he's not a better playmaker or defender.
Okay, you
He a
got
better
to
player
point
though.
there, DJ. You got to point there, DJ, on that a little bit.
So it's
Yeah.
kind of evened out because I don't know, bro. Because quickly is a good defender and playmaker.
Listen, I don't mind if Cam
Let
is
me
a
ask you a
third
question. Let me
or a
ask you a
sixth.
question. It's quickly a starting point guard or is he a backup point guard?
He's a backup. He's not a starter. He's not a
He's supposed
starter.
to be
Yeah.
a backup, but he plays well when he starts though.
But he's a starter on Toronto. He's a starter
He
right
don't
now,
got no
right?
choice.
Yeah.
Is he not getting
Right.
starter money?
Now he is, but that's what they
Yeah.
view him as. That's their team.
Well, they wanted to make
Did,
his contract tradable.
You gotta
That's kind of why
understand.
he
Hold
got
up,
the
Jamal.
money.
You gotta bring
did,
up another player because
did,
it's kind of the
all
same
right, Dennis
situation. It's kind
Schroeder.
of the same
Dennis
situation.
Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder just got paid.
You in
Oh no,
Canada
he's
too,
not. Nah,
DJ.
he's
Yo,
definitely
DJ,
not.
what are your reaction to Dennis getting
Schroeder's
paid,
definitely
man,
not
by
worth
the
that money.
Kings?
But hold up.
44 mil,
Hold up.
bro.
I gotta say this to Jamal. I understand it from this point though. The Kings, they didn't have no other options because they needed a point guard desperately. So I can understand that.
They had Westbrook. They was talking about
Nah.
Yeah,
getting
no,
Westbrook.
here's a question
But
for
he didn't want to go
Ice.
there
How
though.
did Dennis get $40 million if his market was so
Hold up.
bad
If you even look at
before
what
that?
they said
Where
that
he got passed
Westbrook
around
turned
to like
down the
20
offer.
different
Westbrook didn't want
teams.
to go to
You
Chicago.
not understanding.
Yo,
No,
That's
DJ.
explain to me his
No, hold
market,
on.
though. How did he get
I'll
that
tell
money?
you.
DJ,
I'll tell you.
the only thing I
Jamal,
don't agree
that's
with,
different though.
DJ,
Westbrook said he didn't want to go to Sacramento. He
is
turned down the
that
deal.
yo, DJ, only thing I don't agree with is BK keeps saying Cam ain't a starter. Bro,
No, I get what
that's
it's just
only a
he's
fact.
saying
I,
AP
I
That's
just
hard.
only a fact
I
I
in
got
just
you
your
right
I
here. I
just
mind,
got you
bro.
on
I
this,
just
Harlem. I
don't
got
look.
you on
I
this.
don't
Like
like
you
the
got plenty
argument.
For
of teams
majority,
to start with, bro.
it's this
I just
though.
don't
It's
like the
this.
argument. I just don't like the
Hold
argument
on,
that
Jamal.
it
It's
his
this though. What they're
hmm
saying is the best team. So we looking at the Denvers, OKCs, the freaking Cavs, the Knicks, like the best team. The Warriors, like the best teams in the league. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying though?
bro,
So
but that's
they looking at
cap
it like
though.
that.
But that's cap. I'm about to tell you why
How's that
that's cap
cap? You're
right
going with
now,
your
bro.
emotions.
He's
I'm about
not
to
look
tell
starting
you
look
on
look
why it's
those
look.
cap
teams.
right
Those
now.
specific
Hold
The
teams,
on.
he's
only the
not
only
starting
the
on.
I'm
only
about to tell you.
hold on
Hey, yo,
hold
hold
on. The
on,
only
wait. Yo,
Y'all
let
don't
me just
understand what
rebuttal to
he's saying.
BK.
Y'all don't understand
Hey,
what he's
yo,
saying,
BK.
bro.
So you telling me right now, right? You telling me right now? I want you to stand on this, BK. You telling me that the white boy Kristen Braun on Denver, that's the two guard. Cam Thomas can't start
Yes,
over
because he
him. That's
plays
what you telling
defense,
me.
bro.
You,
He
I'm
plays
not talking to you,
defense.
BK. I'm talking to BK Hoop. BK, you telling me Cam Thomas can't start over Kristen Braun on Denver? You standing on that?
Well, they already run
What
their
are we
offense.
talking about? What
Hold
are
on,
we talking about,
they
bro?
already run
Y'all
their
niggas
offense
stop it.
through
They don't need offense, bro.
hold on, let me finish.
Bro, that's
They
not
run
what
their
we talking
offense.
about, bro. We not
Let me
talking about
explain
them.
to you.
We
Hold
not
on.
talking
You
about
asked
them
me a
running it through
question.
Jokic.
Hold on. You asked me a question. Let me explain it to you. They run their offense through Jokic, Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon. All right. There's only one basketball. Right?
BK,
Cam
that's not
Thomas
the
has to go
question,
out
though.
there
That's not the
and be able
question.
to pick
That's
up
not the
94 feet.
question. You changing the narrative. That's not the question. The
Hold
question
up,
is,
let him
can
finish,
Cam
Harlem.
Thomas start over Kristen Braun? Yes or no?
No.
He can start over him.
No.
Yo,
He
my
don't play
God, bro, you
defense
out your
though.
fucking mind, bro. You out your fucking mind, bro. You out
Yo,
your
it's
fucking mind, bro.
Hold
You
up,
are out
Harlem. Can
your
I ask you a
fucking
question though,
mind,
real
bro.
quick? Can I ask
Kristen
you a
Braun
question?
not like that, bro. You are out
Hold up.
your
It's
mind,
not
It's
bro.
not
about.
about.
You are
It's
out your
not. Hold up,
mind,
BK.
bro.
I got it right here, BK, because
All right.
I think he's like viewing
You
it
are out your
differently.
mind, bro.
What Denver wants in their starting lineup is defense around yo. Everybody knows Jokic can't play defense. Like let's be real, he can't play
Bro,
defense,
that's
bro.
not what we talking about, though. I just asked, could he start over him,
No,
bro? That's it.
Harlem.
It's
Listen
just
to
a
I'm
what
yes
I'm
or no,
saying
bro.
explaining to
though,
you why
bro.
he can't
There's
start.
a
I
reason why
know
he
he's
wouldn't
better than
start on
Christian
Denver
Braun. I
because
get that, Harlem.
we get
I'm just
that though,
telling you
but
why he can't
he's not
start over
understanding,
Christian
bro.
Braun. It's
You're
about
not
go ahead.
understanding what he's saying, bro.
Yo, bro.
Now it's cool. He's
yo
not.
BK
He's
Bro,
just
you gonna
passionate about.
BK
He just like Cam,
Yeah,
BK
go
bro.
ahead,
yo.
yo,
Jamal.
bro,
Go ahead, Jamal. Go ahead, go ahead.
bro,
I
you gonna
just
keep
don't I
talking.
don't
You gonna keep
hold on
talking
hold
about
on
the
hold on
defense
hold
as
on
if
hold on
Cam
bro.
can't get better, bro. Y'all niggas
Because hold
crazy,
up,
bro.
listen what I'm saying,
Look
Harlem. You're gonna hold up.
Come
When
on,
you
man.
listen, you're gonna pick a guy that you're gonna wait on to get better. When you already have a guy who's already good at defense, why would you do that?
Yo, bro, Christian Braun ain't make no difference. What has he done? What has he done,
He
bro?
can guard the
What
two
has he
Yo
guards.
done?
yo
What,
listen
yo,
listen
bro, was he good in the playoffs this year? Was he good in the
yo
playoffs this
Harlem
year?
On defense,
Was he a difference maker? What did he do?
Let Jamal talk.
Let me just get this off. Let me just get this off, right?
Let Jamal talk.
Let me get this off. Let me get this off.
Hold on, man. You're being emotional. Hold on. Let Jamal speak. Hold on.
He's tripping. He was good on defense.
My only problem is I hate when people say can't put up empty stats, right?
Who said that?
This is what BK just said.
Media pundits are saying.
No, you're saying the thing.
Okay. I'm about to say, but even with the empty stats, right? Everybody could say his game don't translate to winning or whatever the case is. Before Booker got help with CP3, Booker was putting up empty stats. He was scoring all over the place, doing whatever he wanted to do, and losing. It was the last place in the West. He has not led a team by himself, period.
Yeah, but Booker, I think Devin Booker. Are we comparing Cam Thomas to Devin Booker now? Come on now.
No, I'm saying.
Booker's 6'6".
Hold up.
So let me ask you a question. Hold on. So let me ask you a question. So you'd rather have Booker. You'd rather have Booker and still be the lowest in the East or the West.
But hold up. But before that though, when they had that good team with CP3, they was winning a lot of games. It was in the playoffs.
When they had CP3, that's what I'm trying to say. When he didn't have him,
hold up. Now you're trying to say one player can get it done. Jamal, I agree with you what you're saying with other stuff. But you have to look at team aspect, bro. Let's be real. Booker, for the majority of his career in Phoenix, he has not had great rosters, bro.
Neither has Cam Thomas.
Same thing with CT.
I agree with you with that. Hold up. I just said I agree with you, though.
So that's what I'm trying to say about the empty stats.
But you can't say empty stats if he's made.
I'm just comparing I'm comparing the players.
I'm gonna make this last point because I agree with Jamal saying. I get what he's saying. I get where he's coming from.
Crazy.
But you can't say empty stats when in the last 3-4 years, and then we're making the playoffs, he's been putting up numbers and getting them deep into the playoffs. When in 2021,
we're not talking about the last 3 or 4 years. He's talking about before.
But that's bad
team.
Teams though. That's bad teams. Cam is on a bad team. So
but that's
everything can be said about.
But that's what he's saying about.
So why nobody give Cam grace?
No, when
they gave Booker grace.
Hold on, Jamal. Now, hold on. We living in the now. So if we go back to the past, during that time, they was saying Booker was an empty stat player,
but
he became something
now, right?
That's what I'm trying to say. They got him help, right?
Well, I can't hear Jamal. Hold on, let him go. Let him go. I can't hear him.
I'm saying, DJ, they got him help, and that changed the whole dynamic, right?
Go back to what you just said. You just said that we're saying back then, right?
Yeah, back then he was empty stats, right?
If you actually remember, back then they were saying Booker was an empty stat player.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, right.
Until he got the help,
and that's what he's saying. And he said he got
I agree
help.
with you.
So what he's saying is, so he's saying that Cam Thomas got Michael Porter now, so he should have help.
Yeah.
So now
I'm saying if you start putting the pieces around him, let's see how that turns.
I don't think it's that's the case because it's different. Like Booker plays defense and he can play make. You get what I'm saying? Like you get what I'm saying? It's kind of different. It's kind of situational. You get what I'm saying? Like it's different players. You're comparing two different players.
Yo, bro, Booker not a good
I'm
defender.
just talking about. I'm talking about the.
He's a better.
I'm just talking about the aspect of scoring. You heard DJ? I'm talking about the aspect of scoring.
I'm not saying the nigga is gonna make a defensive player of the year, bro. But he's a good two guard defender for how he plays. Like he's a good defender. He's not a bad defender,
bro. He decent, bro.
All right, let me ask you something.
Like you acting like he's Cam.
Hold on. Let me ask you
like everybody's on the same level of Cam, bro.
He decent as best, bro.
Does Cam Thomas?
Are we not forgetting like Booker's a better playmaker? He's a better.
Hold on. One second. Hold on. Let me ask Harlan something. Does Cam Thomas start over Alex Caruso?
Who? Alex
Caruso.
If
I'm building a championship team, I'm taking Alex Caruso.
If we talking defensively, no. If we talking offensively, yes. So it depends on like so like if we talking about an OKC. So if you
if we was to take Cam Thomas,
are you saying championship teams?
Yeah,
I'm taking Alex Caruso.
I'm gonna be honest with you, BK. I could start Cam over Caruso because you got other people on OKC that play deep.
Hey, player one, you being biased, bro. Player one, you being biased, bro.
You being biased, bro. You got other people on OKC that play deep. Chet played
I
D.
don't
J
think
Dub
Jamal
played D.
understands that
J.
Booker is
So
a
you can
better
do that.
playmaker, defender. He's better in the
I'm
pick
not
and
saying.
roll.
I'm not saying.
He's
I'm
better
not talking
finisher.
about his overall. I'm not talking about his overall. It
Oh
didn't matter at the time when he was losing, right? It didn't matter. He was losing
Yo,
no,
regardless.
they
bro,
were
y'all
He was
saying
just
putting.
they
Up,
were
he was
saying
putting up
no.
empty
Hold on,
stats,
when
yo,
right?
he
bro,
was
y'all
losing them
just
younger
keep
years, they was saying this though. You gotta remember though, Jamal.
yo,
'Cause
bro,
I
y'all
agree with
yo,
you.
bro,
I
y'all
agree with
keep
Jamal
changing the
saying
goalposts because y'all
Jamal.
not a Cam Thomas fan.
Jamal, I agree
But
with you
the
what you're
facts
saying
is
though,
the facts.
because back
If he get
hold on, hold
help,
on, hold on, hold on,
he
because
can
Jamal,
start
If you
winning, bro.
lose it, look, an L is an L. Doesn't matter what
no,
it
I'm not
is. You
saying that,
losing, you
Jamal. No,
losing,
Jamal, I
right?
get what you're saying. Like for instance, right? Cam is losing, but we all agree that he's learning something from this losing, right?
Yeah.
That's what they were saying about Booker back then. They were saying he's improving his game and all that. That's what they were saying about Booker back then.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look
That's the
at it
same
though,
thing that Cam is doing. You don't
Booker in
think
his
that Cam is improving his
Booker in his
game?
early years, look, right, Jamal. Booker in his early years, he was getting good at playmaking. But when CP3 got there though, he changed like drastically. He turned into a different player
Yeah. And CP helped him.
with that playmaking. Because he was
Who?
already a
Who?
decent defender, but
But
people
this is
don't
what I'm trying to
realize
say.
Booker has
Who?
always been a decent to good defender, bro. The way he
Because
was,
it's.
if you hold on, Jamal, I want you to go
Mm-hmm.
back and watch them games, bro. The way he used to guard Steph, guard all them guards, bro. He used to play good on defense, bro. People
No,
don't
no,
remember
no,
that.
DJ. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying nothing about his overall game. I'm just saying the scoring aspect, right? They could pick the if we're gonna do comparison of scoring, it didn't equivalent. It
Oh,
didn't
so we're keeping the
didn't
scoring, right?
transition.
We're saying no
Yeah,
scoring.
it didn't transition to wins. That's what I'm trying to say, right? It was just empty
It didn't
stats for
transition
him,
to wins because he didn't have a team.
and that's what I'm trying to say. CT don't
I
have a
think that's
team
the
either,
problem with
bro.
a lot of fans, though, Jamal. I think because like a lot of fans expect one player to get it done. Like you can't get it done
Mm,
by yourself.
yeah, and you can't. You need these tools, right? And if you're not putting that around the player, what's gonna happen?
But then again, though, Jamal, it's harder. I don't think you realize it's harder for guards. It's harder to hide the flaws of shorter guards. So like Booker's
Of
6'6",
course,
right? So
just
then
like
you
with
got
Jalen
Cam who's
Brunson,
6'2", 6'3",
we know
however
what's
tall
up
he is,
with
right?
with
Because
Jalen Brunson. We
you
already
agree with
know.
me when I say he's shorter than Booker. He's like what, two,
Hmm.
3 inches shorter than Booker.
Yeah.
You got a shorter dude. It's gonna be harder for him now because he's shorter. He don't play defense much, and his playmaking is kind of flawed. It's pretty much flawed. So then you trying to
Hmm.
hide all of those deficiencies. It's hard to do that, bro. And then you have a guy like Sean Marks in the front office who can't put a competent roster around him, bro.
Hmm.
So it's hard, bro. It's all about situations too.
And it's all depends on how you look at a player
But
too.
I think
If
what
you're not
BK's
looking at
problem
Cam,
is yeah.
mhm.
I
if
think
you're not
BK's
if you're
problem
not
with y'all
looking at
is
Cam
that
as a
y'all don't
score.
look at the
Hmm.
player as well. Y'all just blame it on situations.
Now I look at the player. I'm not saying that he's not flawed. Everybody has their flaws, but
Right.
I'm just saying a L
But
is
I
a
agree
L
with you though.
regardless.
I get where you coming from.
Yo, thank you, Marlene. That nigga don't play defense. He dog water, man. That nigga don't play.
Yeah,
That
okay.
nigga don't play defense. Yo, I agree
Well,
with the
if
playmaking.
he's
Like
the
he's
focal
gotten
point of
better
the
with that.
offense, man, it's
But
hard for him
defense,
to go
nah,
out there
man.
and
Yo,
play
BK, can you pull up
defense.
Booker's defensive stats this season?
Player one. Yes, they was empty stats. If you ain't winning, you empty statting, bro.
BK,
What are you
put up
talking about?
Booker's defensive stats this year, bro,
Hold
and
on.
last year, bro. Matter of fact, just do the last 8-10 years.
Defensive rating. Let's see.
Because niggas is gonna
Everybody,
Uh,
everybody don't talk about Kobe scoring 81
talking
when he
about
was
Booker
chucking the
chucks
whole
80.
team,
This
though,
is
right?
crazy.
let me
Booker
see here.
literally was their best guard defender this year, bro.
Oops, hold on.
Nobody
Nigga,
outside
that
of him
don't
and
mean
KD
that he
was
a
playing
good
defense.
defender, bro. That just means he's their best defender. That
So
don't
what
mean he
about
a
them
good
years when he used
defender,
to
bro.
play? When he look at the match, look up. I want you to go and look up the stat matchups between him and Steph when he used to guard Steph, bro, back in them days, bro.
All
From
right,
then to
here it
now,
is over here, man. Here it is. Here it is. Let's see. Let's see.
that's
This nigga
2021.
think he a
So that's
Mon
it this
Thompson
year.
now. I'm dead.
Who said Amon? See, this is
Knock
where
it
he get
off,
it
bro.
wrong though, because I never said Amon Thompson. I
Knock
just
it
said
off, man.
he's always been a decent from his early years. He was a
No, no,
decent
no, no,
to
no,
good
no.
defender now.
You
Nigga, you
said
saying
look at
nigga
the
the way you
stats
coming,
when
you acting like I'm
he
saying he's a
stopped.
defensive player of
No,
the
no,
year,
no.
bro.
You said
The way
look
you
at
shit on the
look.
great
Listen to
players and
what
don't
you
want to pick
said.
up a role player, a
You
nigga that
said
barely even
you
get in the
said check
playoffs
the
is crazy.
stats to when he guarded Steph Curry. My rebuttal was this nigga think he's a Mon Thompson now. Because
No, that's
Amon
not what he
Thompson
was
did a
doing.
great
Nobody
job
said
on
Amon
Curry,
Thompson.
but I
But
don't remember
hold
Devin
up,
Booker doing what you talking about.
Curry's efficiency wasn't good when he was being guarded by Booker.
Bro, stop it.
That's
my
what I'm
nigga.
saying.
Like, oh my
And
God.
that's the truth. You can look that up. That's actual factual
Devin
evidence.
Booker is Ian Edwards and Jaylen Brown. Bro, he decent
Bro,
at
do you
best, man.
realize
Cut
that?
it out,
Hold up.
bro.
The players who make Steph work harder on defense back in them days, bro, and he was less efficient was Booker, Mitchell, Jamal Murray, and old boy from I think he out the league now. But
So that makes him a
old
good
boy that was
defender
playing
because he
on the
did good
Clippers.
on one player?
No, it's not about that, bro. It's about how he was playing against the guards. I say Steph. I said if you actually listen to what I said Steph. I said Steph. I
He
said
decent
Mitchell.
at best, bro.
I said Garland.
He decent
I
at
said
best,
Jamal
bro.
Murray.
Nigga decent, man. He
Nigga
regular
be
weed,
shitting on
bro.
superstars and star players when they be doing great, but then want to pick up a damn role player. That's crazy.
I'm shitting on superstars. How? Because I said he's decent at best.
My nigga,
How
you
is
just
that
say
shitting on him? Make it
he
make
sucks
sense,
at defense, bro. Did you not just say that when Marlene put up a dumbass comment?
bro. How is that dumb? She's obviously watching the same shit that I'm watching. Shithead. The nigga not like that on defense. He's decent at best.
You just
bro.
said when he said
I didn't say
when she said, "Oh, Marlene would say," I was like, "Oh, he sucks at defense." You say, "Yeah,
he's decent. He sucks. He's decent at best. He regular weed,
yeah,
my
okay.
nigga. What you
He
want me
just
to
looked up the
say, bro?
defensive
He's
stats,
not
but he
one
want
of
to
the.
ignore the defensive stats.
He's not one of
That's
the
crazy.
greats, bro.
How you gonna
He's
argue
not one of
actual
the greats.
factual evidence, bro? That's crazy. The defensive stats are right there in front of your
Oh
face.
my.
That's decent. So these
Oh
numbers
my
is just
God.
decent.
It's factual evidence. Okay, bro.
It's on the
Whatever.
screen. How was those numbers? Hold on, tell me. How were those numbers on the screen decent?
It ain't changed nothing, bro. I still think he dog
Nah, he want to
water, my
change the
nigga.
argument. It didn't change nothing. He's looking at the stats.
I'm not
and he's
changing the
still saying
argument. I
it's just-
said the
it's
nigga
just-
D.
it's
I
just
said the
decent.
nigga is
That's crazy.
decent at best, bro. You're not gonna change my opinion. He's decent at best, bro. I see him with my own eyes. He's not like that, bro. He's like that to you. He's not like that. We could pull up a bunch of stats.
Like that
nigga,
to me, bro.
argue
These is the
shit.
league stats, bro. This is what the league measure him up to, bro. So it's not my opinion.
Yo, bro. Let me ask you a question, right?
How you gonna say,
You
bro?
could
Are
put
you
up
looking
another
at the
nigga.
screen or are you
Wait.
looking away from the screen, bro?
No. Listen to what I'm saying. We can say this all day, right? But you'll have the same pointless argument about somebody else. Yo, my odds says tell me something. Bro, I see the nigga play. He decent at best, bro. I don't care what the stats say. Nigga, I watched the nigga. He asked me on defense. I'm not gonna change my opinion, bro.
I'm not trying
That's
to change
it.
your opinion.
You
No,
a
he's
Devin
just
Booker fan,
giving
nigga.
you a
Good for
different.
you.
He's just giving you a different perspective, though.
That's
That's
what I'm
No,
saying.
I'm just
Exactly. Because he
I'm just
ignores
saying,
all
BK,
other perspectives.
like I
And then he
watched
thinks his
Devin
argument
Booker.
is right when he said,
He's
"Oh, he sucks, he
not.
sucks." Not listening to anything that
He's
everybody
not.
was saying up here, though. When it was all up here.
Yo, bro. Okay, so let me ask you a question, DJ.
You ignored
yeah, but
what
that,
John
well,
was
this
saying.
guy
Hold up.
over here,
You
he didn't
ignored what
play
John
no
was saying.
defense.
You was
Yeah,
ignoring
this
what
is bad.
AP was saying. You was ignoring what Eskimo was saying. Bro, that's crazy. You just only look at that from your perspective.
Well, he's also talking about the first couple of years. His defensive rating was pretty
Yo,
decent.
bro.
And that's what I
How
know.
am I?
He just
How am
said
I?
this year. He said
How
this
am
year.
I
He
ignoring what
rewind the
other
tape. He said
niggas are
this year.
saying? You said the nigga's a good defender, right?
He said this
So
year. He literally
if
said that. Bro.
if he's a no, you said he fuck this year. You said he's a good defender. My response was he's decent at best. Then you had
No, you
BK
said
who
he
pull
sucks,
up
bro.
these
Rewind
stats.
the tape.
He do suck. I say he's decent at best. AKA he suck ass, bro. If you
Decent don't
put
mean he
Devin
sucks.
Booker up against the best defenders in the NBA, bro, he's ass. Let's
He
keep it a
wasn't
buck, my
doing
nigga.
that though. That's what you're trying to measure it up to other players. We wasn't doing that. That's not what he asked me originally.
Bro, you asked me, you said he could
I
play
didn't ask you
defense. I
nothing.
said
You
the
jumped in the
nigga's
argument.
decent at
Jamal
best.
asked me a question.
He's decent at best, bro. That's it. He's decent at best. I don't really get like the argument, bro. Just like you think Cam Thomas
You tried
is
to
dog
argue
water,
me
I
when I
think
said he
Devin
was good
Booker
at
is
defense
decent at best.
that year. That
It's
specific
no
year of me.
argument. I
Hold
can
on.
say he's
This
decent
is
at
how
best.
you know. This is how you gonna jump into
It's
conversations
no
you're not a part of.
argument, my brother.
Jamal
It's
had
no
to ask me a
argument, my brother.
question. Jamal
It's
asked me a
no
question and I
argument.
answered it, bro. That wasn't a conversation for me.
There's no argument though. There's no argument. I just think he's decent at best. It's no argument.
But
You think
hold
he
on,
good? I
Harlem.
don't.
Listen what I'm
That's
saying,
it.
Harlem. You integrated yourself into a conversation nobody was talking
Right.
to you about.
I said he's decent at best, but it's no argument though. I just think he dog water. That's it, bro.
Like, how
Ain't
you
no
gonna try to
argument.
argue what
I got
Jamal's
my
point
opinion.
was,
You
bro?
got yours. It's no argument, bro. Why you saying argument? We not arguing.
Because he
I
was
just don't think he
you
licked it on
asked me,
defense. That's it.
he asked me a question, I answered it, and then here you come talking about something he sucks. Like nobody was talking to you.
Right. But that don't mean it's an argument because I said that. I just said he sucks.
No, I'm just saying
What's
it didn't
the
have
argument?
anything to do with the conversation. What we saying?
Yo, bro, a lot of niggas say a lot of things that don't got nothing to do with the conversation.
I'm
What
just
that
saying,
mean?
bro. I was
I
answering
just said
all
he
that.
sucked.
Chat,
I just
I was
gave an
answering. If you
opinion.
wanted to tape, I was answering Jamal's original question, bro.
Nigga, you could rewind the tape. I jumped in and said he sucked. Just like you jump in and make a comment if you don't agree. What's the difference? I don't really
Yeah,
get your angle, my
Osmosis
guy.
is actually really making a lot of good points, though. So what I put
What is
up,
he trying? I gotta scroll up. What is he trying to say?
he
He's
says
trying to say Cam
Cam
play X.
flat-footed, can't elevate, makes him look worse when his
What's the
jump is not
comment at,
falling,
bro?
looks bad.
Oh, Cam.
I mean, he's coming at you, Harlem, about Cam.
No, what does he mean? He play X 25. Oh, he's saying he played 25 games.
Yeah, he only played 25 games. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why he's
But
not
which
really
year you talking
fine
about
right
though,
now.
John? You talking about? He's talking about just this year.
Yeah, I guess for like the
they saying this year he only played 25 games.
yeah.
No, I'm talking about prior. I'm talking about the other comment he made.
Which one?
It's him being flat-footed. Yeah, I mean, some people just can't play defense no matter what. For the most part, they just don't have the foot
Hold on,
speed.
Moses Jones. Jamal wasn't saying Cam is better than Booker. He wasn't. I don't think he was saying that.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm saying just give the grace. That's all.
He basically saying just give the grace for like the scoring and the stuff he does provide.
Oh yeah, no, I did. There's value in Cam Thomas. I'm not hating on him.
I'm just because all I'm saying
I
is
think
all
his
I'm
scoring
saying
is.
is
I don't even think it's about the scoring. It's just like it's kind of like it's like kind of like them early years of Steph. Like everybody was like, oh, Steph is good at offense, but what else does he do? He don't do nothing else. It's kind of like
that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
I
mind
used
you,
to do that
Cam
to
is what
Steph. I'd be like, man, all he do is
23.
shoot, bro. He don't do nothing else.
Cam is
Because
only
I
23.
think as a defensive player, like you'll stand out. Like you could play
Yeah, I think
really
that's
good
what it is,
defense
Jamal.
more than like because a lot of times
Yo,
your
DJ,
shots
let
not
me
gonna
ask you a
fall all the
question,
time.
DJ.
We already know majority of players like they get on the court because of defense. A lot of times,
But
depending on
don't
the
you think,
coaching.
Jamal, like guys like that play both sides of the ball, or even just like they play offense and they give off playmaking. Don't you think those players stand out way more than what the other ones do? Besides, like the Cam
Yo,
Thomases,
I.
like Jamal
Like
Crawford.
So
I'm gonna
DJ,
tell
so let
you.
me
I'm gonna
ask
tell
you a
you.
question,
Hold
DJ.
on, Harlem. Let me give you an example real quick, right?
Yeah.
What's his name that used to be on the Spurs? That he got traded. He got traded to go play with Trey Young. Then he got traded to New
DeJounte Murray.
Orleans, right? So you heard his story before, right?
Yeah,
How
about his life. You talking about?
not even about his life. I'm talking about as far as with Pop. He
Oh
had to
yeah,
show that
with
he could
Pop.
play defense before he could play offense. Because Pop didn't care about him playing offense.
But hold up. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real with you. Don't you think that he was just a defender, not even an offensive player when he was on the Spurs?
That's what I'm trying to say. Because remember, he started to show out like maybe in the second, third year. He started to
Yeah, his
really
second
show
year he
out that he
started
could
showing
score.
out.
Yeah, but that's because Pop told him, and pretty much you're not getting on the court if you're not playing defense.
You're not
Period.
getting on the court if you don't play defense on Pop system.
And so he had to show before he could do his scoring and all that. He had to show he could play defense.
Remember,
So I get it.
Patty Mills was getting benched.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them dudes was used to get benched, both they didn't play defense. And that's what I be saying, bro. Like, y'all be thinking like this player can go to this team and start, bro. You got to understand these coaches don't like Eric Spoelstra. You not getting on the court if you don't play no defense, bro. Like he had to force Tyler Hero to play some defense, bro. Now Tyler Hero is a bit better defender.
Yeah, because he was just coming off the bench for how many seasons?
Two seasons. No, I think 2 seasons.
2 or 3, right?
That first year he got hurt, but the 2 seasons, after that.
Yeah. So it happens sometimes. You're not always gonna get your start right away. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna have to work on your
like
game
Tibbs,
or do other things. You know what I'm saying?
Rivers. Yeah, you're not getting on the court with a lot of these coaches, bro. Like
we know that already.
You got to be great at.
Let's not act like Cam Thomas didn't get better though.
No, we not saying he didn't get better.
Nobody's saying that, bro.
We're not saying he didn't get better. It's just the coaching wise, and we already know how the organization is. They don't really deal with Cam. You know that already. If they would have dealt with Cam would have been starting.
If Popovich is still there, well, I don't think honestly. Who's their coach now? Well, whoever. If Popovich,
I'm about to say, he a GM.
Yeah, he a GM or something. If Popovich was there coaching, bro, a lot of these niggas is not getting on the court, bro. Especially on this team.
Exactly. Like let's be real. You think if Harper not playing no defense, you think he in the game?
Nah, and he's lucky too because prior to him getting drafted, he's actually a decent defender.
Mm-hmm.
I think he would still play because Popovich not coaching him.
Yeah, because he's not coaching. But I'm saying if Pop was
We
the
saying
coach,
if Pop was there, you saying Pop was there.
If Pop
Because
was
just
there,
like
he
so many
Pop.
probably
times
wouldn't play
Pop
anyway
benched
because
a lot of their
he a
best players
rookie
when
though.
they
So
Yeah,
was
he
young.
probably
exactly. Because I'm
wouldn't.
about to say some of them don't be playing defense like that. You
I
think
remember
Pop
the
was?
prime year. We can even go back, Jamal. We can even go back to the prime years when they was winning championships. A lot of them,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the best players was getting benched if they didn't play no defense them games, bro.
Tony Parker got benched a couple of times.
And I'd be like, dang, why he on the bench?
Mm-hmm. I remember. I think if I'm not mistaken, Tim Duncan got benched one time because he messed up a play.
Leaky T, that's not true, bro. Popovich was a great coach on his own. Like, no, don't do that, bro. The players didn't make him great. Like, he was a great coach
Nah,
already.
yeah,
Let me ask you a
Pop is good.
question,
He
right?
a great coach.
No, Pop was a good coach.
If you playing defense, right, but you getting cooked, you gonna bench a person?
No,
What
you
you
gonna
mean?
bench them. He's
What you
saying,
said?
yeah, go ahead, Jamal.
What you said, Harlem? I ain't hear you.
If you playing defense, right,
Mm-hmm.
but the nigga you guarding is cooking you, are you gonna bench that nigga?
Well, if you force him into tough shots, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's what it is.
All right,
Yeah.
but
if you
listen,
force him
No,
into
I'm gonna
tough
give.
shots, then
No. Hold on.
Just answer the
I'm gonna
question,
give Harlem.
BK.
No, hold
Just
on,
answer
He
the
just
Harlem. I'm gonna
question.
give
answered
you a
it. Yeah,
perfect.
If you
I'm gonna give
playing
you a
no, you
perfect
don't
defense,
bench
example.
them, Harlem. It's
Hold
all
on, I'm
about
gonna give you a
situation. You
perfect
don't bench
example.
them if they're making that player like Steph Curry, right? A lot of players
Mm-hmm.
force Steph Curry into difficult shots. That's good defense.
No, DJ, I got a better example,
nah, but I
right?
don't care
It's
about
just
I
so
got a
Steph.
better
but
example.
no,
But
Yo,
hold on,
Harlem,
Jamal. But don't you
the
think
Knicks,
that's
the
just
Knicks is
because
his
Steph is
team.
so great, he's gonna hit the shot regardless?
go ahead,
But not even that. Not even that. The Knicks is his team,
go
right?
ahead. I'm listening.
The Knicks is your
Yeah, the
team.
Knicks, yeah.
I'm listening. Go
During the playoffs, was it not runs where they had to bench Jalen Brunson because of his defense?
Bro, like
Defense was ass.
that's a horrible thing. Like,
It's not because
It's not
I'm
horrible,
telling you,
bro.
it is. I'm gonna
During the
tell you
Indiana
why.
series, they had to bench him because
There
his
was an Indiana
defense
series
was
during the Indians.
trash.
He got benched, bro. Yes.
Bro, you changed the whole narrative of what I said. I ain't say
You
nothing
said if
about
you
not
getting cooked,
playing. I
you
said
said if
if
you
a
getting
nigga
cooked, right? That's what you
no, that's
saying,
not what
right?
I
If you
said.
getting
Listen
cooked,
to what I said. I
all
said if
right.
a
Yes, you
nigga
did. You
is
just said it.
playing defense. No, no. I said if a nigga is playing defense. I said if you're playing defense, because you and DJ keep
Mm-hmm.
harping on not playing defense. I said if a nigga is playing defense and he's getting cooked, I'm gonna say it again. If you're playing defense and you're
Yes.
getting cooked, are you gonna
Yes.
bench that nigga?
Not if he's
Yes.
You are.
forcing that player.
You
Cause
are.
no,
Hold on.
hold
Okay,
on,
But
cool.
hold on,
Jamal,
hold on, hold on.
Cool. No,
Jamal.
no,
Cause
no, no.
look,
Cool.
no,
Cool.
no.
Cool.
'Cause listen to what I'm
Wait.
saying.
Hold
Listen
on.
to what I'm saying. No,
Yeah,
listen
go
to what
ahead.
I'm
Let Jamal
saying,
go
Harlem.
first.
You
Harlem, let
Listen
Jamal
to
go
what I'm
first.
saying.
no.
Let me get it off.
He's
All right,
gonna
go ahead.
answer the
Jalen
question.
All
Brunson.
right.
Jalen Brunson was playing
Go ahead.
defense. He was getting cooked. They benched him.
No, he wasn't.
Cat
He
was
wasn't
playing
though. He not a. I'm
defense.
Wait,
talking
hold
about.
on, Jamal.
I'm
Nah,
talking
nah.
about,
What
bro.
series?
No,
What
he
series?
wasn't. Cat
In the
was not
Pacers?
He
playing
was
defense.
getting in
Cat
the
was not
Indiana
playing defense.
series. He was
Nah, he
Cat
was
they
was
not
was
not.
playing defense in the
Cat was
Pacers
not
series.
playing
I don't think
defense.
so.
they
Cat
was
was not
playing.
playing
I'm not
defense,
saying
bro.
look, I'm
His
not saying
defense is ass.
listen. Just because it's
Not
ass
in the
doesn't mean
not.
he ain't
I
playing
give you the other
defense.
series, but not in the
You heard?
Pacers series.
But I'm saying
So, so,
just because they
so let me
ass
ask you
on
a
defense
question.
doesn't mean they
Okay,
not
no,
playing
cool.
defense.
I'm glad you said
The
that.
nigga just trash
I'm
on
glad you
defense.
said that. So I'm gonna give you, yo, bro. So I'm gonna give you. So I'm gonna give you two examples. I'm glad you said that. Cam Thomas does play defense. He's just fucking ass
Hmm.
on defense. What you gonna say? He
There
do
we
play defense.
go.
He's just
There we
ass.
go.
Thank
And
you.
I'm
All
not
right, cool.
arguing that.
No,
I'm not gonna
cool.
argue that.
No, cool.
Nah, but hold
So
on,
if
Jamal. Don't
so
you
if we
think? I got
going
a question for you.
so if we wait.
All right,
So
go
if we
ahead.
going by that logic, we can't say Cam Thomas don't play defense. He just sucks at it.
I'm yeah,
Because some
and
niggas do
that's
play
all it
defense.
is.
They
That's
just be
all it
getting cooked.
is.
Jamal,
Okay,
do you
cool.
think that he does? I think the point is that when players like other fans or even us, when we watching the games, we seeing like he doesn't do that every game. So yeah, he may be playing defense, but he doesn't do that every game. It might be a stretch where it's like 5 games he doing it, and then like 10 games later he's still not doing it.
So
You get what I'm saying?
so so I'll give you another example, right? If we could talk about Luca. Do Luca
Yeah,
play
Luka don't play
defense?
no. I mean,
nah, Luka's
I'm
a
gonna be honest.
horrible
In his
defender.
earlier years, he was giving effort, but now he really don't.
He don't. He let you go right past him, right?
Now he do.
So
Yeah,
that's the
now he do.
difference. Yeah, that's the difference in somebody not playing defense
Once in
versus
a while,
somebody that's trying to play defense
I
and be
watched a
trash.
couple of Lakers games where
Yeah,
he was giving
it's
a
like
little
once in a
effort.
blue moon he might,
Yeah,
he
but
do
for the
get a lot
most
of
part,
steals
he's
though.
number
For
one in blow bys in the
he
league.
averages what like almost 2 steals a game.
Yeah, I mean, when he first got into the league, he was like,
I don't know what happened when he first got into the league. He used to give effort, bro. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say. It's a difference in trying to play defense and the difference in not playing defense at all.
To that Luka point, and then we can go back to Cam. Y'all think it was y'all think it was the weight?
Yeah, I think
Luka, hell yeah, man.
I think it's the weight, and I think Luka he just be lazy, bro.
Yeah,
Luka just want to be. He just want to play offense. That's all Luka want to do.
Y'all watched a lot of Luka in his earlier. Yo, he used to give effort, bro. I don't know what happened.
He got too complacent.
So Jay,
probably.
So Jay, so you said you wouldn't bench a nigga that played defense. No, you said you would bench a nigga that played defense, right?
No, if he getting cooked real bad, or I'm gonna try to substitute.
If I'm trying to win the game, bro, you gotta bench the guy that's not playing defense.
No. I'm gonna take you to last year, a nigga that was playing defense, and this is a top 5 defender in the league, bro. Right? Lou Dort was getting cooked by Luka Doncic like last year and the year before in the playoffs. He played defense. Lou Dort plays defense. Niggas can't dispute that. He was getting cooked by Luka. Are you putting him on the
taller,
bench?
Bigger,
and he's a
stronger.
great defender.
That's why.
No. That's cool, but he plays defense. Are you putting him on the bench if he's getting cooked by Luka? That's my question. Let's stay right there.
I wouldn't. No. I would. You know what I would do, Harlem? I would switch it. I wouldn't have him guarding Luka. I have somebody else guard Luka.
All right.
Because you know why though? I know Lou Dort is a good defender and all that, but he's so small compared to Luka. It's like, yo, nah, you can't. Luka's still gonna have his way. He gonna.
Yeah, I mean, you could be the best defender in the world, but if you get switched,
if you're shorter than Luka, yeah, you're not. Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, yo, DJ. But it's nobody else. It's nobody else on OKC that can even remotely come close to guarding.
I mean, you can throw different matchups. You can double them. You know what I mean? You could double them a lot. You could triple team them. You know what I mean?
Double is the only thing that makes sense. Nobody can guard.
Get the ball out of his hand.
See, here's my point though. You said, would you bench him? This is what I'm a coach, right? And I'm trying to win the game. We in a championship game, or if we in the playoffs, even regular season, bro. If it's Steph and he's out there not playing defense, I gotta change it up. I gotta change up the matchups, or I gotta bench him. It depends on what quarter I'm in, how much time is on the game.
That's what I'm saying.
Game.
And it's also DJ. It's also to set the mentality too.
I'm a bench Curry, put some defenders out there, add another scorer out there. But I mean, it's also I gotta discipline this player to show the other players that listen, if you don't play hard, I don't care if we lose. I just feel like Harlem's argument is kind of flawed though, because we don't have anybody to put out there on the floor. So it's like Cam is not. I mean,
no. All I'm saying is this, right?
We don't have any defenders.
I just named Lou Dort because we talking about defense. So I just named a great defender that got cooked. So I'm saying if a good defender or a great defender get cooked, you're not gonna bench him.
No,
so, yes,
because
Cam
why?
Thomas
Because
is not.
You would sit them down. What you would do is call timeout, tell them, you're like, yo, force this player to make difficult shots and hope and pray that he's gonna miss.
No, cool, but listen, DJ, Cam Thomas, he's not elite, bro. But last year, I did. Excuse me, I did see him make
I'm not gonna say all of that. I feel like
Lakey, good. Thank you, man.
No, cool, but I seen him take strides. I keep telling y'all.
No, you know what he is,
bro.
You know what he showed? He shows he can be a semi-effort defender. He don't do it often, but he can show that he might,
All right, let me wrap this up. I gotta get up at 7:30 in the morning, man.
Yeah. I know you want to wrap this up because we was having good basketball talk, and you want to talk about some MPJ.
Now, the thing is, I went on this no sugar diet, right? So, this shit makes me tired, man. Like when my body was losing your mind, using the sugar for energy. So now I took away the sugar, and now I'm trying to use the fat as energy now. You know, like I'm all the fat I have stored. So. Yeah, man, it just makes me tired. Huh?
You don't fuck with trail mix? That's my shit.
No. I'm just like for the next 6 months, man. No sugar. Anything that turns into sugar, man. Like none. Done. Done.
Trail
I
mix
lost
ain't sugar
20.
though.
I lost
You can't eat a
23
lot. You
pounds. I lost
can't
23
eat a lot
pounds
of
in
shit.
23
Yo,
pounds in
bro,
1
trail
month.
mix ain't sugar though, really, bro. Like that's raisins and nuts and shit. Like that's like healthy shit.
Yeah, I'll look
That
into
ain't
that.
that ain't like
Yeah. I'll look into that.
It might
I'll,
have like chocolate or
trail
something in
mix.
there. Though.
Yeah, I'm just looking into that, man. Like, cause I consume so much sugar, because they
Yo,
were
bro,
like,
you
yo, your
said
triglycerides are
but you
high.
said no sugar. So if you
Yeah,
don't know sugar, then you don't eat
any
bananas.
foods that turn into sugar, like rice, carbs, like
Wait.
like pasta. Um,
So you don't eat bananas, you don't eat blueberries, you don't eat
nah, not right
strawberries,
now.
none of
When
that.
I drop all the weight, I'll get into that, but not right now. Yeah, not right now. Cause like I lost 23
Nigga,
pounds.
what
I was
you eating?
317. Now I'm down to 290. No more than that. I was just check the scale, 293. So I'm trying to get
What
down to
the fuck
200.
you eating, bro?
No, I
What
told
you
you,
eating?
sugar. It makes you put on a lot of weight.
I'm saying if you cut down sugar, like what are you eating? I'm saying. What do
Oh
you eat?
no.
Salad?
Oh, like salads, steaks, salmon, chicken, eggs in the
Steak not good
morning.
for you.
Yes, it is. It's good for you. What are you
No,
talking
steak
about?
is. They typically steak is good for you. They say.
Yeah, it is.
Yo, bro, not
Um,
all the time though, bro. Like not to
No,
eat
you don't eat
every
it every
day.
night. Not,
no,
you don't
not
eat it
every
every
night,
day.
but like
Not every
three
day. You
times a
got
week.
every
That
once in
shit
a
is
while.
expensive, man.
Yeah, every once in a
But
while.
Yo,
like,
bro,
yeah,
did
like
y'all
three days a week, I have some
Yo,
steak.
bro, did
But
y'all listen to Gary when Gary came on here, bro? Y'all ain't listen to Gary. The nigga said, yo, all I eat is steak and eggs. You ain't hear him
yeah,
say
man,
that? He said,
you
yo,
can do
all I
that.
eat is steak and eggs.
Well,
Yo,
I
Yeah,
mean,
bro,
Harlem, I'm pretty
steak
sure
will clog
you
your
know, get like steak every single day. Like,
Yo, bro, no, because steak will clog your arteries. That's why I'm like, my nigga, it's no way he eats
no,
steak
the
every
sugar
day, bro.
does
He be
that.
dead,
The
my nigga.
sugar's clogging the arteries, man. Because like I used to have these yerba mate teas,
steak
and it
is
would
filled with
have
protein, though.
40%
Yeah,
like
so.
added sugar in it, man. And it's addictive. It's a good dopamine hit, man. Yeah, I agree about the carnivore diet. I agree because you need some greens, man. So I eat like broccoli, arugula. I'm changing my whole diet
I mean, as
around.
long as you throw in like vegetables and fruits and salads and grains and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I mean, you should be
The only
good.
thing is that it's like it makes me tired because my body was so dependent on that sugar, man.
You know,
And
even
now
when
I
you
don't
eat
have
meat,
it.
especially because it's hot too. Even when you eat meat, it kind of makes you tired too.
Yo,
Yeah,
question for you, BK.
yeah.
Is it more healthy to eat the egg with the yolk or to just eat the egg white?
No, with the yolk, with the yolk.
With the yolk,
Yeah,
For real?
yeah.
yeah.
No, I heard,
Bro.
no, I heard without the oat
Nah,
yolk
Yeah,
the
is
egg,
better
facts.
because that's why the
because they
athletes and
I
all
eat
that.
the
That's why the
egg whites,
athletes and all that
bro,
be
and the
drinking
yolk
like the
is
because
yolk.
what kind of clogs up
they
your
said the
arteries and
yolk,
shit,
yeah, the
bro.
yolk is what give you cholesterol.
Yeah,
That's what they said.
yeah.
Well,
You
cholesterol,
gotta take the
cholesterol.
yolk out.
Hold on, cholesterol protects
Shit,
your heart from
Jamal, I
acid.
ain't gonna lie, almost, and then everything can kill you. Then, like
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
cause look,
cholesterol,
they
cholesterol. Hold on.
said eating eggs is equivalent to smoking like 11 cigarettes, bro.
Yeah, Star Traffic
that's
makes a
What
good
crazy.
kind of
point
eggs
right
you
there.
talking about?
On
Egg
the full
whites
fast.
or the shit with
Just
yolk, nigga?
regular
Just
eggs with
eggs
the
in
No,
yolk.
general, like
cholesterol
Yeah,
protects your heart. Like it protects your heart from acid. Like if
Yo, bro,
acid
who told you
hits your
that whack
heart, you're
shit, nigga? I
done.
never heard that,
but you
bro.
can't have
Who
too
told
much
you that, bro?
cholesterol, BK, because that's what clogs your arteries,
No,
bro.
but your body
Yeah.
produces the cholesterol
damn,
to
Jamal,
actually
you just
protect.
killed eggs for me, bro. I just had eggs today. I ain't know.
Now I've been eating eggs for like 20 years, man. Come on.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
forgot.
saying?
DJ, I forgot how many they said. They said I forgot. I
Like,
forgot.
damn,
Is it?
bro.
They
I
said
don't even know
like
if I
two
can
or
even
three.
after
If
he
you
made
like
that
two
comment. I
or
don't think
three
I can look
eggs,
at eggs
it's
no
like
more.
smoking 11 cigarettes or something. You can look it up,
Oh
bro.
nah.
You said two, nigga. I be eating like 6 boiled eggs,
Yeah,
but I take the yolk out. I just eat the egg
See,
white.
not yo,
That's it.
Jamal. You know what's crazy? Now every time I see an egg, I'm gonna think of 11 cigarettes, bro. That's
Nah, even
crazy.
Nah,
AP
but
saying
hey,
eggs is
yo,
actually good. Eggs is good.
listen, look it up.
but
I'm
Jay,
I'm just hearing shit. I
yo,
heard that
Jay,
shit a while
Nah,
ago.
AP. I mean, I
yo,
could
Jay,
believe it. I
but
mean,
what kind of
a
eggs
lot
you
of the
talking
stuff that
about
we
though?
eat is bad for us, though.
Yo, Jay, what kind of eggs you
Well,
talking? Eggs with yolk,
n-
egg white, scrambled eggs,
no,
fried eggs.
The
Like,
whole
what type
eggs,
of eggs,
regular eggs, bro.
I use
yeah, but it
olive
depends on
oil.
how you cook the egg.
You got to
I
think of the
boil
stuff they
eggs
put
and I
into it
eat
too, though,
egg
Harlem, when
white.
they manufacturing it.
I'm not. I don't really. If I'm just
But
eating
Harlem, you got to
sloppy, I
think
do a
about the stuff they
scrambled
be
egg.
putting in eggs, though, bro.
Yo, bro,
All
did you
right, let
see
me
the
get some
shit
sleep.
they
I'm gonna
put
be
in
too tired
Disney?
tomorrow. I got a long ass day tomorrow, but I'm gonna be on Friday night, not tomorrow night, but
Shit, it was a
Friday
long
night,
ass night with
Saturday
you with
night.
this MPJ shit, man.
Yo,
Yeah,
BK, I ain't
like I
gonna
said, I had
lie,
to
my
put the
nigga.
title. I had to put a title in there to grab people's attention,
Yo,
man.
Mad
yo,
trolling.
BK, your man Breezy. That nigga needs to be studied, bro. He be on every night consistently. I'm like, God damn, my nigga, he don't take no breaks. I'm like, my
I
nigga,
know, man.
Monday to Friday.
I'm
He's like,
burnt out.
I'd be like, yo, bro, like BK can't possibly be this consistent. That nigga be on every day, bro. I be like, God damn, my nigga, you don't take no breaks, bro. That nigga every
Yo,
Cool.
the
fucking
AP, you
burnout,
day,
said?
bro.
the
How you even
burnout.
be coming
Not
up with
breezy,
topics though?
bro.
It
He
would be
be
nothing to
on.
talk. It don't be nothing to
He
talk
be
about,
on,
really.
bro. He be on every day, bro. Monday to Friday. I'm like, my nigga, he'll be on 4 days in a row before BK pop on. I'm like, God damn, this nigga is
Who?
consistent, my nigga.
Who?
BK,
Breezy?
Breezy.
Breezy, that nigga. Yo,
Breezy on right
yo, bro. I
now.
guarantee you. I
Why
told
you
you, my
It's a
think the
lot
nigga.
of
whole
it's a lot of
panel
hoes over
left?
there right now.
You heard? Why you think the whole panel left, nigga? They over
Oh yeah,
there.
let me check. Yeah. They probably over there.
Well,
That
yeah,
nigga
hold
be
on,
on
Jamal. You know they like
every
to go over there so they can be
day.
told lies, bro.
Like I've been on there a
That
few
nigga be on
times because
every day.
They don't hold on.
BK
When they
ain't been
come over
getting
here,
on.
you see how emotional they get when they come over here. They don't want to hear the truth, bro.
I ain't gonna front. Yo, y'all niggas should have been there when AP went on there. He cooked
Or
Breezy and Jay at the same time, bro. Hey, yo, bro, my nigga
Man,
AP went over there. He cooked them niggas. They got mad. Breezy picked them off.
I
He
mean, I'm
cooked
quite
them,
sure he
nigga,
did.
like by himself.
AP no more ball than
That shit
them,
was
bro.
mad funny.
yeah, AP knows his shit. He knows
He
his
went
numbers
over
and
there
everything.
All right,
and just cooked them
hey,
niggas. I'm like, yo,
Jonathan, you know more ball than Breezy. Come on now.
yo, don't tell, yo, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. He loved Cam Thomas, nigga. Like he should be on the
Yo, that man,
nigga.
he
He should
thinks
get paid.
he must be. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. When
Nah,
Cam's career
I
said
fuck
and
with
done,
Breezy, yo. I fuck
I ain't
with
gonna
Breezy
cap. You
because
know
he
what
loyal to
Breezy
the
gonna
soil.
have Cam ranked, bro? He gonna have him ranked #1 after
Yeah, but you got to be real and honest too, man. That's the thing. You know, like you
But
can't
he
be.
listen,
Let me
he
ask
don't
BK,
want
Can't
he
to
be
not
everybody one
argue.
lying
question.
though. He's not lying about certain stuff though. He's not lying.
Nah, Jamal, he be praising the hell out of Cam, bro. It's crazy.
Yo,
Cause that's the only
hey,
nigga
yo,
on the
BK,
team
let me
really
ask
doing
you
something.
one question.
No,
But I mean, no
again,
order.
listen,
How you,
Jamal.
but
If you
BK, how you
take
gonna have
him,
a
listen.
basketball show and you don't
He's
have no
only
criticism?
putting up the numbers because it's a bad team. If he was to go to the Knicks, he's not averaging 24 points a game, man. He's just not. He
I
goes
don't
to
believe.
Orlando. He's not averaging
It's only
24
one
points
I
a
basketball,
game.
bro.
don't believe that. To be honest with you, I don't
It's
believe that,
true.
bro.
He's not going to get the
Jamal, it's
minutes.
one basketball, bro.
That is, you right. It's one basketball, but it's up to the coach to make plays for you. That's
I
No,
all.
but
mean,
If
he
there's
can
you
make
running
any
the
guys
play
that are
he
plays,
wants.
there's guys
Who you
that are
gonna run
better
play? Hold up. Who you
shooters,
gonna run
better
plays
at
for?
getting
You
to
gonna
the
run
rim,
plays?
so
better
let me ask y'all a
finishing,
question. Let me
better
ask y'all a
Run plays for
question.
Cam
passing, better
Thomas.
at
Let
He
me
getting
gonna
ask
run
y'all a
for
question
rebounds.
then.
Jalen Brunson.
You heard? Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all feel like Desmond Bain, since that trade now, his numbers is gonna decrease?
A little
No, it
bit.
might actually
No,
go up
Yeah, it
because
might.
no,
It depends because they already
no.
have.
It's gonna go. No,
it's not gonna
it's
go
gonna go
down.
up, BK,
It's gonna go up because now
because
he could just be he's gonna
Desmond
be
Bain, I
running off.
believe, is
Yeah.
better than Franz Wagner, and I
Well,
believe
he's
he's
gonna
the
have
legit
to hold
second
on. He's
option. I
gonna have
think
to come
Franz
off
Wagner is the
screens.
third option.
He's not gonna have the same role he had in Memphis. He's gonna have to
But
come
hold
off
up,
more
BK. He was
screens.
doing that. Hold up, BK. He was doing that in Memphis, but he was also having the ISO too.
Yeah. It's not a
Mm-hmm.
lot of ISO stuff. It
He's not
depends.
gonna be. He's not gonna be asked the ISO now.
Yeah, it depends on the matchup.
Mm-hmm.
If they can get a switch, if we can get like a slow footed big on him, yeah. I mean, shit. Yeah, I mean,
Yo, I
whoever has
like
the
their
best
squad,
matchup,
bro.
pretty much.
So
It,
how much you think he put up? How much you think
He put
his
up what
season average
23
would be?
last season, so he'll
17
put
to
up
20, maybe 17 to 19
7. You
points.
think he go down then? He averaged 23 last season.
Yeah, but you got Paulo Banchero.
I think
We'll
it'll
see
be
how the
like
offense
around
is
the
going to run.
same. I think it's around the same.
You know, is Paulo Banchero willing to actually play off the basketball? Because Desmond Bain is better playing off the ball than Paulo
Well, if you
Banchero
think
is.
about it, Franz and
Yo,
Paulo are good playmakers. So
No, I'm just
And
saying, like,
hey,
and
yo,
he's an upgrade from CP3. I mean, not
KCP,
KCP or whatever.
KCP garbage.
Paulo's still not a
yo,
great 3-point shooter, but Desmond Bain, I think he's
KCP
like
is
39,
washed, bro. Why is he even in the
47%.
league, bro? KCP, if you watching, get out the league,
quick
bro. Please,
question
bro.
for you, BK.
Yeah.
Tired of seeing you, bro.
Now, this is a question for y'all. Can y'all say? Can y'all say right? Yo, DJ, think about it before you speak, bro.
Oh,
Because
why
I
he got
think
to
you're
direct
gonna
that
say
shit towards
Bane,
me?
but I don't know. No, because you're the only person that I actually think is just gonna say Bane. Can y'all definitively say that y'all think Desmond Bane is better than Cody White?
Kobe White?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitively.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. I don't know. I can't definitively say that, bro. Kobe White stepped his game up, BK. I don't know if you've been watching,
Nah, he
bro.
did. I just think Desmond Bain is better.
I'm still taking Desmond Bain.
And he was
Bain,
getting
Bain,
like 20 a game.
Bain is older, right?
A
But
little bit.
But what I'm saying is, can y'all definitively say that? I didn't say do you think he better.
Nah, you can't.
Definitively, can you say that with no hesitation? Like, yo, I think.
It's hard, bro, because it's like,
Yeah.
nah, you can't really.
Nah, I
Nah,
don't
you
know,
say
bro.
nah. You can't
That's not
definitively say it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, yo, bro, like Kobe White was giving niggas 20
Kobe
this
White
year.
is nice. He is nice.
And I think
I
he's
mean,
gonna
John.
get better.
I mean,
Yeah,
yo,
he's
and John,
nice,
yo, John. You see how Harlan
He's
talks
nice.
about Chicago Bulls player, bro? See that, bro? That's why I be talking about with John, bro. Like,
I don't think John here. I think John went to breezy shit.
What happened?
Yeah, he's over there. I think he's over there.
Oh, well, if you play this back, John, I'm talking about with you, bro.
All right, let me get some sleep, man. So like, comment, subscribe, and share the show. Drop a like on the video.
All right,
Likes are free.
All right.
Who won that summer league game? He won.
Oh, the next one.
Yeah, the next one.
Against who?
Orlando.
You seen that dunk that nigga Demon hit, bro? With the left?
Yeah, them.
That was kind of
Yeah,
cool.
but
that was only his
listen.
highlight right there, man.
Listen. I think Demon gonna be a problem, like I told Harlem. But that nigga got to work on his dribbling, bro.
No,
he got to learn how to dribble,
man.
He got to learn how to dribble, BK. He can't get past.
He gonna be running point.
We can't do that.
He got to learn how to dribble, bro. That nigga don't even put the ball through his legs, bro. He got to learn how to dribble, bro.
Hey, BK, Danny Wolf is the next Jokic, apparently.
If he works on his game, it's possible. He has a passing.
Yeah, I'm out.
It's possible. We'll see. Anything is possible if you work on your game, man. All right.
So BK, you about to make it to the league?